things in my room. I miss you all of the time. I stalk myself on the internet just to see what you'll find. I want your things in my room. I miss you all of the time. You make it look so easy, leaving everything behind. When it's dark out, October will cure me. I'm walking these woods and I 30 or 13. Not asking for much, man. Thought maybe you'd call me. I'd slit my own throat just to see if you'd want me. Yeah. I want your things in my room. I miss you. I stalk myself on the internet just to see what you'll find. I want your things in my room. I miss you all the time. You make it look sexy, leaving everything behind. Getting high, no handlebars, you wanna fly high. You look so cool, I wanna die. Is it too soon to say what's on my
What I tell you, bro? Don't even call me when he say, she say. Don't even call me cause I'm working on the weekend. Yeah. Wasn't checking for me anyway. Wanna hit me cause you know it was a payday. Don't even call tonight. Don't even call tonight. Last minute about to board. Got your flight, about to drive me up the wall. Posting online. Friends been trying to get your ass out the house. Satellite X still trying to track down. I done seen them fight for the shit, they no white. Out in Big Bear, we was higher than a kite. Ay, you know that I like it, babe. You know that I like it, babe. You know that I like it, babe. Like it, babe. Want no drama, but the bitch Hollywood. Way too cool on my neck, it's a flood. Half full, grab the cup like a mug. Wanted to miss that date, but you still had to do it. Pink substance, shawty restless. Sent the pic with both hands on her breasts. No top in the coupe, half naked. Bad bitches only, no exceptions. Check came, hyperventilate. Money stretch, 8 Mile, Slim Shade. One touch gave her a sensation, a sensation. Balloons on the floor, it was a party. Balloons on the floor, we had a party. Told her I'd be gone by tomorrow. She really didn't look too excited. Don't even call tonight. Don't even call tonight. Last minute about to board. Got your flight to drive me up the wall. Posting online. Friends been trying to get your ass out the house. Satellite X still trying to track down. I done seen them fight for the shit, they no white. Out in Big Bear, we was higher than a kite. Ay, you know that I like it, baby. You know that I like it, baby. You know that I like it, baby. Like it, baby. Like it, baby.
QG Live is back. in effect. Now, we got some shit to talk about. You feel me? We got some shit to get into. We got the... Yeah, my mic on. We got the Harry Potter shit going on. That's happening. We got the some Jimmy Olsen news with DC. If you into that. John Cena went off on a fan or some shit. I gotta see that. And of course we got the reactions to get to. The fun reactions. Ain't that always fun? So, in the bottom of the screen, you will see here the previous donation. Shout out to John Bell. So, he's the only one so far. That's why it has it right there. Shout out to you, John. And it has one has to go game. If we reach the bar of $20, I'm leaving it to fair because I know I only got a couple hundred subscribers. So, nigga, I put that for 4 days because you never know how long that shit'll take. But it has it right there because it's a one has to go game. We played it before on stream, and it's basically a game where you just we picking like the movies from like the 1975 to like 2025, and it's just movies categorized in order. I think we're on 2010 right now. So yeah, we're on 2010 right now. So we're going to see how this goes. But, yes, welcome to QG Live. Back again, in effect. And I say let's get this started. Now, before the stream starts, shout out to John Bapp here for being the first commenter here. Before the stream start, I want to say the most easiest way to support the stream is in the chat. Pinned in the chat to support. And why wait? Let's just get into it. Hope everybody Thursday been good. Hope everybody week been good so far. And this should be a pretty entertaining stream. This should be pretty entertaining when we're going with this. So let's get right into this. Harry Potter and Black Snape. Let's get right into this. So where are you at? Black Snape. Here we go. And it's the only QG with a place to be. And we are here with a Harry Potter trailer reaction. But I know it's been getting a lot of hate by the Harry Potter fans for the Black Snape. I'm black myself, as you see. And mixed with a little bit of, Puerto Rican on the side. But we're going to give an honest opinion about this because I watched all the Harry Potter movies. So I feel like I can give a fair critique in here, right? I haven't read any of the books, though, so get in where you fit in, I guess. And let's get into this. Let's go. Let's react.
I told you. You are a normal boy.
Oh, it's just like when he was a kid.
And you're going to start acting.
Oh, this is taking me back. Oh, man, he looked just like him.
You think you're something special?
Yeah, he looked just like him.
There is nothing special about you.
Yeah. So far, so good.
I've always wanted to know about my parents.
Your parents were the kindest, bravest people I ever met. They were funny and clever.
I think he died.
They stood up for what they believed was right. The next time I see you, we'll be in Hogwarts.
Yeah, this looked just like it. Feels nice. It feels right.
Mr. Potter, I think we can expect great things from you.
I like the music. Oh, that Draco?
Let's see who you are.
That is a reboot of everything. Black Snake.
I
Harry Potter?
That was nice. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. Christmas time. There's a lot of shit coming out in Christmas time. Shout out Quest said, Tay said, shout out to the Potter that's hairy. The Potter that's hairy. That wasn't bad. That was good. I liked it. I forgot his name. What's his name? Is Hedred? Him. Big dude. Big dude. What's his name? Hold on. It's something. Hold on. The first movie. I haven't seen it in a long time, bro. I forgot his name. I'm not trying to watch the movie live. What the fuck? What's his name? He's one of the main characters. What the freak was his name? It started with an H. I know I ain't tripping. Oh my god, now I'm mad because I can't find it. Hagrid. Okay, yeah, Hagrid. Okay, thank you. You saved me time on that. Shout out to Hagrid, bro. He's one of my favorite characters in the show. I just forgot his fucking name because I got it mixed up with Haymitch for some reason. But Hagrid was one of my favorite characters. He was like a loving bear, big bear. You feel me? That wanted to take care of Harry, and he was a good character in the movies. In the movies that he was in, I think. Did he die in one of them? I don't know. But, yeah, he was a good character, bro. He stood out the most. They gave him some scenes in this, which is him walking Harry up the stairs and shit. I really like this trailer. It felt beautiful. It felt, it felt potent. You know what I'm saying? A Potter that's Harry. Who are you, Yoda? You know that's twin John B. Oh, my God. Yeah, this was nice though. It felt magical, bro. It felt like how it's supposed to be. It felt like when I was at Universal Studios and we went to Harry Potter over there. They land and shit, and this how it felt, bro. It's supposed to feel wizardry, magical type shit. He's a kid that his parents didn't want. I symbolize with that, and there's a lot of other people out there that symbolize with that, and that hits hard, bro. So I always liked Harry's story. It hit home for me. I think the Hagrid part I like the most in the trailer, cause Hagrid is just such a good character, bro. And it looks like everything is the same. The set pieces, you got old boy. What is his name? What's his friend name? His friend's name. I forgot their names, bro. But they look exactly how they supposed to look, bro. Harry looks a little different, but I'm cool with him looking like that. I forgot all their names. So let me look. Ron, yep. Ron and Hermione, yep. Ron and Hermione. Ron looked like Ron, and Hermione looked like Hermione. I'm cool with that. The second Harry Potter movie was my favorite. Yeah, Ron. The second Harry Potter movie was my favorite. Then it go to Black Snake. He do look off. I gotta admit, cause it's a nigga with dreads with a wand. Just get that out the way, right? We don't see many of those, but maybe it's because I'm so used to seeing, other people with wands and shit. But in the original books, it was supposed to be some black people in there, and they didn't put them in there, I think. So that's why it's okay. It's fine, because in the books they had him. So in the books he wasn't black though. He was white. It's a white man. But I don't understand why they made him black with dreads. I don't get it. But I should connect this video with another video. So right now, if you're watching this live, fuck with everything I'm about to say, because it's going to be an edit that plays in a couple seconds where I'm going to explain why I'm a fan of him and I want him, or I want to say I'm a supporter of him, of this actor. I think his name is Etsy. I'm a fan of Etsy. I think that's his name. And I want him to succeed in this role because a lot of people came at him, Harry Potter fans, nerds and geeks and dweebs out there came at him. Or Randy Orton say, comic book nerds. But they came at him and told him kill himself. Told him do all this type of BS. And it was just like, why y'all taking this serious, dog? Just because he made him black, you gonna tell him off yourself? How about you take that towards the writer? But anyways, that clip should play now. Now that's after the clip. I'm cool with it. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with Snape doing it. Because if you're just not getting back, he is, if you didn't see the edit of Snape, what I put out after this video. Because I'm trying to do like a video after the video, if you understand what I'm saying. But in the video that I played previously, I explained why I'm a fan of him and I'm supporting him. And the main reason why is because I read in the article that, I guess I won't even fucking put the video in here because I'm re-explaining it anyway. Should probably make sense to y'all. But in the article, Etsy said, I'm a big fan of Harry Potter. I've read all the books. I've been a fan since I was a kid. So this is a chance of a lifetime for him. And I'm going to be really looking into his role in this. And I think he's going to do a good job. Sort of black. I think he's going to do a good job. I don't know none of his other acting roles, but he's into the role. And he said he was going to use the motivation of the people that told him to KYS himself. And he's going to put all his emotion impactful into this role. So he better do a good job. That's all I'm saying. And just let him act, bro. I'm cool with it. Being a Harry Potter fan, I don't agree with them making him black, but I'm going to still give the show a chance. I'm going to give it a full season instead of a few episodes. I'm going to give it a full season. I'm going to give it a full season. It's probably going to be like 8 episodes. So I give it that. But this trailer, though. This trailer was good. It was a good Harry Potter trailer. You don't get no better than this. With the beginning of Harry Potter. Because in my opinion, I hated the first movie. The second movie is my favorite out of the whole series. And probably like the one where Voldemort was fighting Harry Potter in the little castle shit. That was my like second favorite movie, or my first. It's battling 1 and 2. What is it called? Let me see. Let me look it up. Let me see. Harry Potter list. The second one I really loved. Was it 6 or 7? Oh no. Was it Phoenix? Which one when the him and old dude was fighting? Him and Voldemort was fighting. Let me see. Let me look it up. Was it the Goblet of Fire? Was it this one? I think it was this one. I'm not sure though. I'm confused.
Harry, the club is a port. I've been here before.
Nah, it wasn't this one. Was it Dumbledore going against that nigga? I think it was Dumbledore. It wasn't even Harry, it was Dumbledore. What is this? What was this movie? Order of the Phoenix. Order of the Phoenix. Yeah, Tay, Order of the Phoenix. Order of the Phoenix is fire, my nigga. Nah, Order of the Phoenix #1. And then the second one, and then I got, so my first one is Order of the Phoenix. And my second one is this one, The Chamber of Secrets. That's my top 2. Number 3, 4, 5, whatever. It just falls on, everything falls at that point. 1 and 2 are the only ones I care about. Them are A movies right there. But back to the trailer. It feels good. Feels right. He looks like Harry. I'm cool with it. Black Snape. Already told y'all why I'm fine with it, and I'm supporting him and want him to do good, because I just feel like these nerds out there and geeks out there tell him go off yourself because a role that he was casted in. Like, go tell the people that casted him that. Go tell Warner Brothers that. How about you email them instead of go to the actor and say it? Like, oh, because he wanted to be the role? I mean, shit. If they accepted it, they accepted it. That's on them. That ain't on him. If I go accept to be fucking, who is it? Superman right now, my nigga. Or freaking, they making a movie about Trump and I want to be Trump. And they get me to be Trump. Or Superman or any other place where you want to put it. I obviously don't look like both of them motherfuckers. So, but it was my passion to be it though. It was my passion to be Superman, not Trump. Cause that go left. Let's stick with Superman with this analogy. So, it was my passion to be Superman. I've been a Superman fan since the day I was born. You gonna get mad at me? How about you get mad at stupid motherfuckers for hiring me? But hey, I'm gonna put all the passion that you hate me and tell everything, go jump off a roof. I'm gonna put it into the role. So, I don't mind it. Just like when they casted Flex Alexander as Michael Jackson. Ah, shit. Yeah. She know, yeah. They're my top 2. But yeah, that's just the way I feel about it, bro. That's just the way I feel about it. I feel like there's too much hate going on in the world to be hating on a nigga specifically, and for getting a role that he was casted in. So why hate him? Hate the motherfuckers that casted him and the company that did it, and Harry Potter in general. Hate the Harry Potter series. Don't bring hate towards him. I don't think that's necessary. It's just too much hate going on in the world. And then, and they had never say it to their face. That's my thing. And later in the stream. Oh, nope, I changed it. Not no likes. John, not no likes. I changed it. See? Look. Boom. It's donations. Likes don't count. Donations. Likes do not count. But it's for 4 days, my nigga. I probably gonna up it to that, because I only got like a couple hundred subscribers. So probably gonna keep it going for weeks. Probably gonna be weeks till we play that fucking game. But oh yeah, and it's the change game. It's not that game no more. It's One Has to Go game. Well, you know what, bro? 10 likes for the game. For the other game. The other game is called Hit or Flop. So 10 likes for that game. How about that? We could do the likes for that game, and we could do donations for this game. One Has to Go game. How about that? We do two. So this was cool, bro. I didn't mind it. I'm gonna be reacting to it on Patreon in the description below when it comes out. And I just hope it's real good, cause Harry. This is my thing I want to say about this. I ain't getting no fuck about the Harry Potter lore and shit like that. Like, I ain't care about that. Not the houses, like this fucking Game of Thrones. But the information with the spells and this, that, and the third. I ain't really give a fuck about that, nigga. Only thing I cared about when I started watching it was the story, because the story pulled me in. I cared about Voldemort story. I cared about not really Harry's story. Harry's story I ain't really give a fuck about. It was really Voldemort, Snape. What story did I care about? Well, the Voldemort and Harry's story, because both of them, they story kind of connected together. So Voldemort, Harry, Snape, Dumbledore trash ass, dumb ass nigga, cause he always doing some stupid shit, fucking taking niggas. What's that? That was this, wasn't it? Taking niggas memories and putting it in a fucking bucket. And then giving the memories back to him. Oh yeah, take these memories back. This the shit I took from you way back. What the fuck? Look, bro, if you want to hate a motherfucking character so bad, I hated Dumbledore. Dummy Dorf. I hate that nigga. But anyway, put in the comments below how do you feel about this trailer. I'm a fan of the his name Etsy, right? I know I ain't tripping. His name is Etsy. Am I pronouncing his name right, y'all? I don't know. Let me see. Brother. New HBO. I remember it being something like Etsy. Cast. Let me see. Etsy. Maybe I was saying this name all types of wrong. What the fuck is his name? I remember reading Etsy or some shit. Let me just look up Black Snape. Papa? This nigga ain't Papa? Papa? PE? PE class. Shit. Oh, I was calling him Etsy. EC. Whatever. EC? EC. I'm a fan of EC, and I want EC to do good. Is that how you pronounce that, chat? EC? EC? I want EC to do good, because I don't like people hating and all that type of shit. EC. Let me see what the comments think. Let me see what Twitter think about this. This is me whenever I see new Harry Potter. How dare you stand where he stood? Oh man, see these fucking nerds, bro. Get over it, dog. They doing a new series. Looks really produced. Yes, I agree. The sets and costumes are great, but I feel zero magic. It's missing that little spark. Maybe I'm just too nostalgic for the color grading of the 2001 film. Yeah, it does feel a little different with the color grading. But we're in 2026. I mean, it's gonna look different. I mean, I did a video on that, or reacted to that, why everything looked nostalgic back then and why the 2000 movies was better. And it was just because it's new eras. People making movies for phones now. People making TV shows for phones now. So it's like, it's kind of like if you look towards like little shots like these, you see the background is blurred. It's a lot of like background is blurred shots nowadays. And when you go look at the old like movies and shit, you see everything clearly in like one shot. I'm telling you, bro, it's really crazy. Just if you focus on it, then you'll see like, oh my god, like in this shit, it look like everything is really clear in this. So it look like they using a good camera lens, and they not being cheap. So nah, I think they doing a good job with this. I think they taking it serious. What the fuck? Hold on. Where is Snoop? Got Snoop Dogg and Snape, nigga. Yo, Potter. What would you like? What would you look if I told you to find me top shelf weed? Oh, that's funny, nigga. I'm cooked, nigga. That's funny.
I'm short. I'm bald. I can't get any hoes. I've been fighting my entire life.
That's funny, my nigga. That deserved that. That's funny, bro. Harry Potter, Snoop, Snape. Is it Severus? Severus Snape? Severus Snoop? Severus Snoop? Severus Snoop. Oh, that was funny, nigga. A second Disney classic, Star Wars, Marvel. Movie companies looking for popular IPs to squeeze more money out of. Harry Potter's next. Let's wait on it. Let's see how it will get. Because at the end of the day, Harry Potter series, it's been going for a long. When was the last Harry Potter series? Oh, it was that fucking movie. It was that movie, wasn't it? Ah, shit. It was that movie. Oh my god, it was that fucking. Oh shit. When was the last Harry Potter product? Well, yeah. Movie. Nah, but it was a sequel that was using it. Wasn't it? Or am I tripping? Am I tripping? Was it a prequel? It was something that used that. Fantastic Beast, nigga. And that shit was trash. Well, I don't know if it was a trash movie. Maybe it was good. And maybe Fantastic Beasts was good, bro. And people just people didn't go say, how much money did it make? How much money did Fantastic Beasts Secret make? Let's see. Box office. 407 million with 200 budget. So it made its money back. Shit. Let me look up Google. Did you see anybody saw Fantastic Beasts? Fantastic Beasts was good, but other two fell off. Other two fell off. Okay. I trust she no opinion on this. Well, I didn't know. Did they? So they made another two movies, you know? Tay said I heard they were bad. I still want to watch them though. Might watch them today actually, since I ain't doing shit. John Babb said I never even heard of Secret of Dumbledore. No, his name is Dumbledore. Get it right. Look, this is what I'm saying. This don't look really good. It looks like, you know what? I'm gonna keep comparing shit to this. It looks like the Spider-Man trailer. Okay. Decent. It looked decent. It looked good enough for me to watch. And I'm gonna watch this. I will watch this. I have heard of Crimes of Grindelwald and Fantastic Beasts, but not Secrets of Dumbledore. Yeah. Secrets of... Yeah. I heard of Fantastic Beast. Secrets of Dumbledore, nah, I ain't heard of that shit though. But yeah, it was a cool trailer. I give the trailer a... I give it a it followed the nostalgic shit. It did good with the Harry shit. It did good with Hagrid. It did its job. Solid B. I give it a B. This was nice. Yeah, 2 more. It had Ezra Miller in the film, and at the time, it was during Ezra's controversy. Oh yeah, that was at the time of the controversy was going on with fucking Ezra Miller choking bitches and shit. That nigga was wildin'. Nigga, look, y'all remember that shit? Yeah, Ezra Miller choking bitches. This was around this time. That was around this time, nigga. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive, nigga. Remember this shit 5 years ago? I was like, what? I was 21.
Learn
Holy
it?
shit.
Did you want to fight? Is that the deal? Whoa, bro. Fight?
That was around this time, nigga. You wanna run it? You wanna run it?
Learn it? Did you want to fight? Is that the deal?
That bitch was just chilling, too. Look, she just vibing.
Learn it? Did you want to fight? Is that the deal?
Bitch, get over here.
Whoa, bro.
Bro, chill out.
Learn it?
Man, that's what bombed that shit. Oh my god. You wanna run it? You wanna fight? Get on that ground, bitch. No, but I give it a B, bro. Solid trailer. It did its job. Black Snape, I'm for you. Team Black Snape. Team Black Snape. Let's go, Snape. Do it for the culture. Do it for us. Do a good job. Shut up the naysayers, bro. I don't give a fuck about him being recast as being black. I don't really care. Snape is a great character. But Harry Potter fans has actually made me want him to become a good fucking Snape now. Because the motherfuckers are taking it too far. Like, I can see you critiquing, like, all right, bro, this, then the third. But let's just see where it goes. That's all I'm going to say. Peace. That was nice. Got that song on my head, and I can't get that fucking song on my head. I gotta hear it. Nah, because if I play it, I ain't gonna stop listening to it. I just wanna get higher, higher. I'm singing that song at the beginning of my stream. That shit been in my head. I was fucking driving, listening to that shit. I was close in my room. That shit fire, my nigga. Hold on, bro. I can't go to it. All right, maybe that's good. Thank God for copyright laws. She went up to like a toy soldier though. She was vibing, my nigga. She got choked out. Free that girl. All right. Let's get into the next topic. Yeah, let's get straight into this shit, bro. John Cena. Let's see what happened with this John Cena shit. That's funny. Because before the video, they don't see none of this, nigga. They don't see none of this. Oh, they just see it's the only QG with a... It's the only QG with a place to be. And watch the stream to see what I just did before this. But we are getting into John Cena. Apparently he ran into a fan or something, or a fan ran into him. And it was an interaction, bro. But I want to see it because it looked funny. So, yeah. It looked like Wonder Man. Okay, let's get to it. All right. Isn't it just so pretty to think? Oh, you singing? Oh, it's Harry Potter.
Nice to meet you. Would you like to sing now?
Yes.
For what purpose?
I sing to everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Good.
purpose.
I'm not buying what you're selling.
Fuck! I'm not buying what you selling. I'm gonna pass. Did you hear what he said though? First of all, let's go through this, right? I'm chilling. John was chilling. He was minding his business on his phone, texting James Gunn or some shit. He looked up like, the fuck is you? He went straight back to his phone. All right, Gunn. Hold on, Gunn. I got something to deal with here. All right, let me get up now.
Nice to meet you, John.
Okay, let me tell you. Okay, this is how you're supposed to greet somebody when you walk up to them. Not just walk up to their face and fucking sing.
Would you like to sing now? Yes. What purpose?
Because I sing to everyone.
Okay, then. I'm not buying what you're selling.
I sing to everyone. That's my job. I'm not buying what you selling. I'm a pass. You got what you deserve, my nigga. Fuck cares about it. You got what you deserve. What did he expect? My question. This is why John walks with no security. He handles everything himself. He knew bro was trolling. I don't know. Maybe he wanted to sing to him or something. Maybe he wanted to. What was his purpose though of singing to John? I mean, this is his purpose. Going viral. This is his purpose. His purpose is the reason why I'm doing this video. This was his purpose. So now I'm going to trash you. You are garbage. You should have came up to him. You could have at least told him, yo, how you doing, John? Can I sing? Can I sing for you, bro? It's my job. I just want you to judge my singing real quick. And maybe you just say yeah. Or maybe you just said no. But the bottom line is, you don't just go up to a motherfucker and say that. That reminds me of this video, bro. I don't know why John Cena be getting to these situations a lot. Look. That reminds me of this. He be getting into these situations. He ain't got no bodyguard. Cause, I mean, he is on bodyguard. Nigga big as shit. Hold on. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Where's it at? Here we go. Here this shit go. She got 34 million views.
John Cena got really mad when...
No. Fuck you. Give me the original video. I hate these motherfuckers that be doing them videos on fucking YouTube. John Cena got really mad that this happened. Shut up. Give me the fucking video. You took all the views from the video too. God damn it. Now I gotta look up. I already looked up the McDonald's. Let me see this shit. Maybe. You know what? I gotta listen to him. Fuck you. I'm gonna go back to you because you're the only one that got it for some odd reason.
John Cena got really mad when this YouTuber, Modine, wouldn't stop filming him in public.
Are you WWE in it?
Yes.
Wow, whoa.
Okay.
Nice to see you. I'm with John Cena, WWE.
That's Zach here.
Thank you for asking.
Why is that you? Or?
No, thank you for asking to take your video.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Take care, bro.
Yep.
I got some advice for you.
Yes. Be respectful.
All right, I'll be respectful.
That's my advice for you.
My name.
Ask if you can take a video, but you're just shooting video.
No, you know
So
me.
be
I'm
respectful.
famous.
I don't want to talk to you.
I'm famous. I'm Modine.
I'm famous. I don't want to talk to you.
Take care, bro.
Yep.
I got some advice for you.
Did him cold.
Yes. Be respectful.
All right, I'll be respectful.
That's my advice for you.
My name.
Ask if you can take a video, but you're just shooting video.
No, you know
So
me.
be
I'm
respectful.
famous.
I don't want to talk to you.
I'm famous.
That's what I'm gonna try treating people. I don't want to talk to you. I'm famous.
Respectful.
All right, I'll be respectful.
That's my advice for you.
My name.
Ask if you can take a video, but you're just shooting video.
No, you know
So
me.
be
I'm
respectful.
famous.
I don't want to.
You know me. That's when I don't want to talk to you, bro. Get out of here. John Bell said this is why celebs need off the book goons who can trash people like this without it being linked back to him. Oh my God. All right, John. Trying to get jump niggas. Okay, John. Back to this John. It's a crazy segment. He got called a Karen. They called this nigga a Karen. Let me see.
I'm famous. I'm Modine.
It doesn't matter who you are. You don't treat anyone with respect.
I respect
treat
you.
people with respect.
Thank
you for asking to film my video and then filming the entire time I'm in the store. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do.
I'm a speaker's corner.
I don't care.
London.
I don't care.
I help people.
Thank you very much for being respectful.
I swear, if you need anything, just let me know.
They're just talking. Yeah, I agree. You get what you give. Yes, John, I agree. You get what you give. You come with respect, you get respect back. This fucking Harry Potter going up to John singing. John, you handled it correctly. This is not. Let me see the comment section. What to say about this? Fucking weird. Going up to him and just singing like that. I just found that shit weird, dog. That way you need to go ask first. The entitlement, bro. John Cena really had to humble him mid-song. Like, let's start with basic human interaction first. I agree. I love John Cena, but he needs to get out of the public eye if he ain't willing to deal with fans with respect. He's getting tired of fans, and that's a dangerous game. Now, that's an interesting take, because I used to think like that. And I still pretty think like that. Like, if you go in public and you're fucking John Cena, people gonna walk up to you, bro, because you're fucking John Cena. But that don't mean that they gotta be disrespectful walking up to you. But on top of that, it's another butt on a butt on a butt with this, because it's more complicated than that. You can't be John Cena and not accept what the world is today. And the world is trash and everybody just want to do shit for attention. So if you step out that door, you're going to get people like that come up to you. So I think John don't want to go around with security. He don't want to feel like that. He wanted to feel comfortable for people to come up to him and say, "Yo, what's up, John?" I think that's how John want to live. John want to live like a regular person, but unfortunately, you're not. So it's half and half with this comment. How about we start with hello? That was his face. Yeah, the eyes. Look at SpongeBob eyes. That was John eyes. Alright, I'm head out. You realize this nigga? You know what I realized? This nigga was sitting down chilling. Where? I just realized something. Wherever he is, he's sitting down chilling, my nigga. By the end of this video.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, no. I thought he walked off. The other guy walked off. Okay, thank you. Oh, he with his wife, too. Oh, man. Not his wife. That's his girlfriend. Is John Cena married? Let's look that up. Is John Cena married? Yes, John Cena is married to Shay. Whatever the fuck that name is, you feel me? They tied the knot in 2020. So he married to Shay. Previously, Cena was married to Elizabeth Herbadul. Herbadul Dewey. Hope I got that right. From 2009 to 2012. It's noted by Wikipedia. Who is she? Is she like random? She's an engineer. She pretty. She 37. How old John is? I feel like John like 53 or some shit. That ain't bad. 37-year-old being what a 50-year-old? That ain't bad. Is an accomplished Iranian. She's from Iran. Oh. That was a stupid comment saying he needs to treat fans with respect. Cena told both of those dweebs to be respectful, and neither one of them were. So they got treated. Good for John. I read that good, John Bap. Wow, he's married to an Iranian woman. It's a crazy time to be married to an Iranian woman. Iranian woman. I ain't saying no comments behind that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Shino said, the man that preached hustle, loyalty, and respect is being asked to be respectful. Insane. Well, don't forget he gave up too. We will always be in memory of John Cena gave up at the end. So why should I? You know what? I'm with the singer, nigga. Fuck you, John. Fuck you. Gonna give up on our dreams. Nah, but yeah, this is a douchebag move. Douchey move. Douchey guy. L's in the comments. Douche. L's in the comments for this douche. And the other blue guy douche that ran up on Allen Richardson. He's a douche too. Two douches. The other one's a bigger douche. So yeah. I don't know. Put in the comments. I want y'all to do this in the comments. Do you feel, because I think this is interesting, do you feel that this comment from Chance DF said, do you feel like this is true? Should John be aware that he is famous and go out like that and be respectful to fans because fans are going to come up to him? Do you feel that way? Put in the comments below. Peace. I expected that to be like something else with that video or something. I made it as entertaining as it could be. Hey, I'm just giving some in the comments for people to bicker about. Oh, yo, this was interesting. Got this George Lucas thing. We got this Ryan Gosling thing. This is interesting. All right, let's do this. Let's get straight to the next one. It is the only QG with a place to... There you go. And I got an interesting topic on here because Ryan Gosling had something to say. So Ryan Gosling said this from Variety. Ryan Gosling says it's not on moviegoers to save movie theaters. That responsibility falls to the Hollywood studios. Now, this is his quote. 6 years ago, I got the manuscript for Project Hail Mary. Oh, yeah, I want to see that movie, by the way. The most ambitious thing I'll ever make. It seemed impossible. It was too good not to give it a shot. 6 years later, we did it. Here we are. We're all back in theaters. It's not your job to keep them open. It's our job to make things that make it worth you coming out. Now, I agree. It is the movie and Hollywood studios' job to make the people come in there. And it be a lot of, like, what I want to say, Martin Scorsese. Remember when Martin Scorsese got on a lot of the audiences out there? I think it was Martin Scorsese. Who was it? It was somebody. But the point is, it's one of the big directors got on like a lot of moviegoers out there for like, y'all going to see these candy movies and shit. And it's just like, don't blame them, nigga. Nigga, don't blame them. You wash, nigga. Nigga, they it comes a time where this is what I think about movies, right? So it was a time where movies were very creative, and this was gonna lead to the next statement from George Lucas. It was a time when movies was very creative, right? And it was when Taxi Driver was out, you feel me? Them type of movies. And then it grew into what? Action star movies. Then they started doing action movies and shit, right? Tom Cruise Mission Impossible movies, right? And then it led to Matrix and shit, and people wanted to do that. Cool leather jacket ass movies. And then after that, it eventually led to superhero movies, and people was like, this shit is cool. And then it led to Iron Man. Robert Downey, shouts out to him, the GOAT. And he led a charge of billion-dollar movies. And it, to me, it's just like LeBron getting old and LeBron coming out saying, oh man, all y'all young niggas, y'all y'all moving too fast. Y'all need to calm down. My nigga, get out the gate. Retire, nigga. It's not for you no more, nigga. Move on. It's time for a new man to stand up. It's time for a change, nigga. That's what it is. Everybody wanted something to be the same always. No matter what, things gonna change, bro. So things changed as it does, and people like to go to the movies. And not to the movie, but people like to go to the movies, of course. They like to go to movies. But nowadays they don't. They like getting on their phones. See, that's change. But people like to go to see superhero movies over these good written and directed down to earth movies. And they started to like the superhero shit more. And Lord knows, right? There was this many superhero fans out there and comic book fans that wasn't getting what they wanted. Because what? Answer the question. Why wasn't they giving what they wanted? Because they didn't think superhero movies would do good enough. They didn't want to do superhero movies like that. Because they did some, and there was some that like failed. What was the first superhero movies that tried to come out? When did X-Men? What was the first superhero movie? The chat can help me out with that. What was the first was it Captain America? Let me see. What was the first attempt at a superhero movie? Hey, y'all getting good QG today. What? Hold on. That's too far. Hold on. 1916. French silent Cyril Judix? I don't know about this. Okay, let me fix the question. All right, let me fix it. Okay, 1966 Batman. Often is considered the first major feature-length superhero movie based on a modern comic book character. Yeah, that's 1966. Ain't that is that Adam West? That's Adam West. Oh my God, look at him now. Jesus. But is he still alive? Is Adam West still alive? That nigga died in 2017. Shit. All right. But yeah. So look at this. So you see the theme of this Batman movie? Look at the theme. Notice the theme, right? Notice how it looks. Matter of fact, let's go dive deeper into this. I want to dive deeper, y'all. Let's dive deeper. Let's look up Batman 1966 trailer. Let's look how they looked at superhero movies back then, when they was making all these terrific movies, right? This was the first attempt. Let's look for the. Let's look up his cinema. Let's go, Batsy. I've never seen this. I'm actually looking forward to it. Oh, they go to music.
Emergency. Batman speaking. Warning all of you to brace yourselves for big news.
The biggest,
Tell them, Robin.
His eyebrows all
Holy
fucked up.
superlatives, Batman! It's really exciting. Soon, very soon, Batman and I will be batapulting right out of your TV sets and onto your theater screens.
That's right, Robin. Our first full-length motion picture feature in color opens a whole new world of thrills. The big screen gives us more space on land, sea, and in the air to challenge the most bataclysmic collection of super criminals that ever plotted to take over the world.
Number 1, the Riddler. Question: who's going to make the feathers fly and knock Batman and Robin out of the sky? Number 2, the Joker. Have you heard this one? It'll kill you, Batman. Number 3, the Penguin.
There are 2 eggs this wily bird is going to scramble. Batman and Robin.
Number 4, the Catwoman.
Oh, you're going to see the
Oh, what the fuck? Hold on. That bitch growled, nigga. Hold on. That bitch moaned, nigga. What the fuck? What the fuck? I ain't never seen that shit. What? Oh, hold on.
Batman and Robin.
Number 4, the Catwoman.
Oh,
This is where superhero movies started from, my nigga. They ain't never took this shit serious. Well, at the beginning they didn't. And now they do, nigga. I don't even want to see the rest. But you get the gist. That bitch just meow. Oh, what is she supposed to be, like, half a cat? Like, what she think she a cat? Like, what's going on here? Like, I didn't know that was Catwoman origin, my nigga. What does she think she's a cat? Or was that them just writing that shit in there like she's a cat, so fucking meow. Do some type of sound when they cut to you.
Number 4, the Cat.
Action.
oh, you're going to see.
She killed that shit though. I ain't gonna lie. She sounds just like a cat.
The perfect crime when I get Batman in my claws.
And that's just a sample of the exciting exploits ahead in our first feature motion
That wasn't
picture.
supposed to be that funny.
Holy memoranda, folks. Make a note not to miss it.
Good
Holy
thinking,
memoranda.
Robin.
That was trailer. That was the trailer, nigga. That was a trailer, nigga. Holy fuck. We be getting mad at shit nowadays. Nigga, what was that? Oh, shit. Oh, we came a long way, bro. And my point is to get back to the point, right? That's why I looked at this. It's because, to get back to what Ryan said, a lot of it's hard to get back. A lot of producers and directors, I want to say, OGs to the game, Steven Spielbergs and stuff, they came at the audience. But in reality, dog, it's the Hollywood studios that you got to come at for keep pushing that product. But at the end of the day, people gonna like what people like. Y'all didn't take that superhero shit serious back then. Y'all didn't give a fuck. Y'all said do that to a trailer. And y'all didn't care about that shit. But now, in the last 15 years, it's been popping, nigga. So a lot of people want to go see it. Now, a lot of people saying superhero fatigue out there. But at the end of the day, I just think maybe it is because there's been so many of them put out. So maybe it is. And just like that, we're going to move on to the next shit. And we're going to get tired of that. Then we're going to watch some other shit. But it's just time for shit. It's just different time. The times change for each era. And it's 2026. So we are entering that new era. of movies, and eventually I think it will go back. Probably going towards the sci-fi. Shout out to Sinners. Went toward a different type of what I want to say, not evil, but like horror genre movies. People into the horror shit now. Scream. I heard Scream 6 was fucking terrible. Scream 7 was terrible. Scary movies coming out. Maybe this is gonna make a lot of more funny movies like that. But then George Lucas said this, right? George Lucas on the state of film in today. Let's get on his, right? He said something too, right? These niggas just coming out saying shit for some reason. He says, nobody knows what to do. The stories they're telling are just old movies. Let's do a sequel. Let's do a version of this movie. And it's not just in movies, but in almost everything. There's no original thinking. It's like I saw something. Let's do something like that. I think he's on point. But motherfucker, you signed away the rights to your fucking Star Wars. So that's an L on you. But what you said right here is correct. It's too many sequels going on. I think it's no originality out nowadays. And that's why ultimately I blame the Hollywood studios. And I'm with Ryan Gosling. Because the Hollywood studios hire these people to create movies. And the Hollywood studios usually, shouts out to the studio. If y'all ever seen The Studio out there, it's a fucking funny ass show. But it's a reenactment of how the studio is supposed to be portrayed in a funny comic book shit. But it's honestly the truth. Because, wait, let me go to it. Let me see if they got it on YouTube. Studio. Ice Cube scene. Yeah. That's a little studio Ice Cube scene. Not even that. Yeah, here you go. Here you go. Watch this shit. Watch this shit, y'all. Y'all about to see the most perfect the most perfect way to put today's Hollywood studios in a scene. Watch this.
United States of America. They needed the most current one. What is the most recent one available?
Okay,
Give me that.
This is what I'm seeing right now. 75% of America is all white, 60% white if we exclude Hispanics. So that would be 3.6 white people needed for this cast.
Oh, no, remember, we round down for whites. That's 3.
Wait. We're lumping Hispanics in with white people now? What the fuck is that all about?
I get sometimes. When they're not, they're 25% of the population. Black people are 13%, Asian 6%, and the rest don't matter. I mean, obviously they matter, of course. All lives matter.
All lives matter.
All right, okay, so according to this math, we need 0.36 an Asian person to round this out.
What the fuck is 0.36 of an Asian
Okay,
person?
round up half an Asian, Quinn. Fuck.
Israel is technically a part of Asia. I would just like to say that, okay?
Holy fuck, Matt! No! We are not going there!
Going where? Jews are a race, son. That's not my fault that Jews are a race. What?
Here we go again.
It's not here. We are a race of people and a religion. It's complicated. Do we need Jewish representation in the film? Should we cast Rosh Gad?
Now, guys, listen, everybody focus. We just need one real half Asian. No Jews.
Okay, how about a Hispanic? How about an Hispanic person?
Yeah, Anya Taylor-Joy.
She's fucking whiter than me.
No, she's Argentinian. She's
Oh,
fluent Hispanic.
fuck. White Hispanic, 2 birds, 1 stone. Anya Taylor-Joy.
No, that's like half of a bird. No stone.
Okay, fucking, how are any of these better than a couple of lesbians?
Because gay is too many moving parts.
Yeah, gay is way too complicated. Just stick to race, okay?
All right.
Make it simple.
Here we go. Gay child.
Stop.
That's exactly what is going on in the Hollywood studios, nigga. Everybody want to get some bullshit on screen. And they want to, let's get this representation. Oh, let's get an Asian. Oh, let's get a black person. Oh, let's get a midget. Oh, let's get this. Let's get that. Jesus Christ. When does it go back to like, all right, bro, let's stop this madness, right? When does it go to? All right, bro. Let's go towards it. You are in person of charge, right? And this goes back to the Me Too movement and what was going on to the Me Too movement, and not even the Me Too movement, just the start of wokeness and fake wokeness and doing this for people to go to get tickets because some of the black people protesting for this, so now we want to get more black people in there, and now Asian stuff going on, so they want to do stuff for more of the Asians out there, so they get accepted for them, and all this acceptance. No, this shit trash now. This shit garbage. And then now we get films with just a lot of fucking different races in it, and with a bad story. They too focused on hiring the fucking racists, and they not fucking worried about the story. And that's what's wrong with Hollywood in a nutshell. So Ryan Gosling is right. George Lucas is right, even though he sold Star Wars like a bitch, but he's correct. And it's Hollywood in a nutshell, folks. Put in the comments below if you think the audience is the ones wrong for it, or it's the Hollywood studios that's the ones wrong for it. Peace. I think that was good. Did I get copyrighted off that? Let me see. Let me see if I got copyrighted. Am I live? Am I still live? Am I good, y'all? Somebody comment. Am I straight? Shit. Shit, I might be cooked. Fuck. Shit. Shit, I might be cooked. Shit. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I'm cooked. Okay, that showed up. Alright, I think I'm good. Alright, I like that video. That's a funny video. See if I'm still live. I heard your voice in my room. I know that too. Okay, say I'm still live. I'm still moving and grooving. Yeah, say I'm still good. Okay. Alright. So, how was that? We did the John Cena, we did this, we did that. So that's 3 of those. Oh yeah, the Jimmy Olsen shit. I forgot. Fuck. Well, we're out into it. Okay, that's not bad. Alright, let's get to this Jimmy shit. Shout out to my uncle, whose name's Jimmy. Shout out to you, Jimmy. Alright. So let's get into this. It's the only QG with a place to be. And there's some news on Jimmy Olsen. The Untitled, it's from DC Films News. The Untitled Jimmy Olsen series will take shape as a crime mystery comedy in the DCU. According to co-showrunner Dan Perot, I think that's how you say it. Quote, well, it's comfortable a territory for Tony Yacinda and I. We've worked in this crime mystery comedy for a long time. All right, simple. Let's look up some okay, let's look up some context on y'all live. Okay. All right, Tony, what you did? Okay, you got Players, never watched that. American Vandal, never watched that. Shark Pool, never watched that. 13 Cameras, never watched that. Extremely Dark Knight. Lil Dicky. Alright, so you got absolutely fucking nothing, really, that I can go. DJ Khaled in the Infinity Key. I don't fucking know, but I'm just trying to look it up. Let's look up the people that made it at least. Okay, so I see nothing. I see nothing here. That 13 cameras. Have I seen this? No, I haven't seen 13 cameras. Horror film. Okay. So it says it's a crime mystery comedy. Okay. Okay, let's see him. Because he's the co-showrunner of it. Okay, what the fuck have you made? Maybe you can make up for his half. Alright. Make something good, please. You made the same shit. You made Strays, nigga. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, this is bad. Oh my god, this nigga made Strays. Oh my god. Oh my god, this nigga made Strays. Jesus. What is Extremely Dark Night? What is? Hold on. We gotta watch this. We gotta watch this. Can we watch it live? If we can watch it live, it'd be beautiful. What is this? They both worked on it together. I need to know what this is. A criminal is relaxing in the club with his mistress when Batman punches and kicks his way into the club, grabs the guy, and takes him to the roof. What, nigga? Hold on, here go right here. Here go right here. Ha! Let's watch it. This who made this? Hold on. Y'all got locked in. Lock the fuck in. The same person who made this Jimmy Olsen series made this.
Come on, let's go dance.
If I wanted to dance, I would have brought my wife. Hey.
Get the hell out of my way!
You're coming with me.
That's definitely not fuck. I was Christian Bale Batman. That's definitely him.
Where is Bane?
I ain't telling you nothing.
Where is he?
Okay, I'll talk, but I don't know where he is. The guy to talk to is Falcone.
How do I find Falcone?
I can't.
Tell me!
Okay, they're meeting tonight at a warehouse on 157th and Freeman Street.
What time?
8 o'clock.
PM.
Yes, PM.
What else do you know?
That's bad. Hold on, that's bad. They made me laugh. They made me laugh. I ain't want to laugh either. I want to hate this shit. But that made me laugh. I don't know why. PM? Fuck. Oh, this is right down James Gunn alley. Ah, this is bad.
I got a family.
What kind of family?
What?
How many boys? How many girls?
1 boy, 2 girls.
And a wife.
Yes, a wife.
What's her maiden name?
What?
Her maiden name! Tell me!
Stuart, now will you please let me go?
How bad do you want me to let you go?
Pretty bad.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
10 being the highest?
No, 7 being the highest.
What? Why?
Kidding! I have an excellent sense of humor!
Now it's not good. Now it's getting corny.
Now, answer me!
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, I don't know. 8,
Now I
9.
want to turn this off.
I can't do math right now.
What were your grades?
What?
In math! Your
How
grades!
about I give this a grade? A 3.
Like C+?
Would you have gotten a B- if you had better attendance?
Oh, great. I said the number. My fault, Batman. Wrong answer. D.
What? Oh!
Answer me!
I guess my grades would have improved if I had had better attendance, yes.
Where is she? Your math teacher! Where is
What
she?
the fuck am I watching?
How in the hell would I know,
What
man?
the fuck are we watching?
You're not telling me everything.
Okay, man. Okay, I'll tell you everything, man. I was born February 11th, 1976. My birth name was Robert, but my friends called me Bobby. I was fat in middle school, but I leaned out when I was in 10th grade. My first kiss was when I was 16, but I didn't lose my virginity till I was 22. My buddy Doug used to make fun of me for that, which really pissed me off, so I took a brick one day and I smashed him in his head and put him in a hospital. I spent 2 years in jail for that, which wasn't that bad because I got pretty good at checkers, but I also developed a really nasty addiction to heroin. I was hooked. I couldn't get enough of the stuff. I'm sure you can imagine there aren't a lot of job opportunities for heroin addicts. So I took to a life of organized crime. And up to this point, it's been working out really good. But I gotta tell you, you're really making me start to second guess my career choice. Is that enough?
This is so garbage.
Yeah, you summed it up pretty well. Thanks. Wait, I forget. Where is Bane?
Oh my god. So this is the same person that made Jimmy Olsen series. Why is this series being made, bro? No. No, this is too goofy. No, this is going too far. All right, James. Now you're going too far. Let's see comments think. I guarantee this will be another awful, corny, and unfunny DCU product. Ew. Oh wow. State of DCU. Fuck. For people that are doubting this, okay, we got somebody not doubting it in comments. Shout out to Sebastian. Sebastian says, for people that are doubting this, the way I see it is that it's a good position to introduce smaller characters into the DCU and give them proper stories without dragging down the movie with their backstories. Jimmy, I picture, is more the glue that will probably tie into Waller. Now, that's what I originally thought if this could be a good series, right? I said, you know what? When I first read it, I was like, yo, this is who the fuck. The original thought was, who the fuck thought of some shit like this? And it was James Gunn, right? Who wants some shit like this, right? But there's a but in there. This could be good. Hear me out. The reason why I think this could be good is because the same thing Sebastian said, and because James Gunn is good at doing characters that we don't give a fuck about, right? The casual audience, like not Superman, fucking Peacemaker. No one gave a fuck about in the comics Peacemaker, but that nigga made him pop. He made Peacemaker pop, bro. Regardless if you want to say it was John, he made him pop. No one gave a fuck about Peacemaker. Now Peacemaker's on the level of fucking who in Marvel? Who's in Marvel right now? That's Peacemaker is on the level of a. What can I compare him to? Almost a Captain Marvel in the MCU. And that's bad. Because people knew Captain Marvel more than Peacemaker in the comics. But now look at this shit. Now everybody know Peacemaker. So, I would just say this. This could be good. You can introduce villains. And you can introduce some hero characters on the side, give them origin stories in there, and they can actually be fucking pretty entertaining. I'm with it. But I let me restate that. I'm with the idea from me. I'm with my idea, right, of what it could be. But their idea could be totally something different because it says crime mystery comedy. So the crime mystery is in there, okay? That can be in there, but that comedy part, ugh. And me after watching that Batman shit, ugh, I want to throw up. That shit was so fucking corny. I'm not into this though. I'm not into this at all. And honestly, this should not be made, but I'll give it a chance. As of always, I will give everything a chance. One chance, you know. And that's all you will get. It's one chance. Can't fuck me over again. But when is this supposed to come out? I find it funny with James Gunn. He don't never say when shit supposed to come out. When is this supposed to come out? Hold on, let's look it up, y'all. When is Jimmy Olsen series coming out? Let's look it up. The Jimmy Olsen spinoff series set in James Gunn new DCU. Okay, early 2026. Wait, it's expected to begin production early 2026. So right now, this series is okay. So 2027, it should be coming out. Around the time Man of Tomorrow coming out. All right. Whatever. James Gunn, you make me irritated because I want to be a fan of your DC, bro, and I want to give you a chance. And to be fair, Creature Commandos was fire in my opinion. The Suicide Squad was fire in my opinion too. Superman was decent. It was good, you know. I liked it for what it was. Now them 3. For me, you 3 for 3. So I'm gonna try not. Oh yeah, and Peacemaker. Peacemaker season 1, fire. I liked it. Peacemaker season 2, ugh. I don't know what the fuck that was. That was just a bunch of slop. So that his only miss, James Gunn only miss so far, has been Peacemaker season 2. Out of the 5 projects he done had, he only had 1 miss out of that. So right now, he's 4 for 5. If he's at the free throw line shooting, he's 4 for 5. So you know what? Either this can be a brick or a miss. But if I'm going a brick or a miss, or a hit or a miss. But if I'm thinking about it strong, I think this could be a sleeper. This could be a sleeper. Nobody asked for this shit, but nobody asked for Peacemaker either. So we're here. This could be a hit. 4 for 5 ain't bad though. 4 for 5 is not bad. That's not bad. If you think about it, think about Kevin Feige when he started. He wasn't no 4 for 5, nigga. That nigga was like 3 for. What was it? That was the first. It was the first 5. Peacemaker was a standout character in the Suicide Squad, so it wasn't objective. So yeah, he was. But before that, before Peacemaker was that in the Suicide Squad, he was nothing. Nobody knew that nigga character. But that's what James Gunn is good at. What was the first 5 Kevin Feige MCU products? Okay, so the first 5 MCU products from Kevin Feige were Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America. Okay, let's do this. John Bell said Jimmy Olsen is not a standout character in the Superman movie played by a unknown. Yeah, you're right about that. He's not a standout character. I thought Mr. Terrific was more standout than him. So, John, this is the movies we got right here, right? We got Iron Man. We got The Incredible Hulk. We got Iron Man 2. We got Thor. We got Captain America, the First Avenger. Iron Man, banger, hit. Incredible Hulk. Alright. No, but yeah, like it's in the middle. Iron Man 2, miss. Thor, I don't remember was Thor. Was Thor a good movie? Was Thor 1 a good movie? I don't remember Thor 1. I don't remember what happened in Thor 1. I'll go by the chat. Chat, was Thor a good movie? Shino say yes, it was. Okay. So, another good movie, Thor. Captain America First Avenger, I say a good movie. So, Kevin Feige was 4 for 5. Hey, that's all I'm saying, my nigga. That's all I'm saying, my nigga. Hold on. I might be cooking. Hold on. Where that Batman music at? Fuck, that's coming. I might be cooking, my nigga. Hold on. I'll give him a chance, dog. I'll give him a chance. He 4 for 5 right now. So the next one, I think he is going. I think. What is it? What is his next product? Lanterns. So Lanterns we gotta count. And to be honest, Lanterns could hit. And if Lanterns hit, then it's like, oh shit, this nigga's 5 for 6. And then if he hit on the next one after this, like, all right, he got a universe. So Feige and Gunn have the same first start. Yeah, they do. If you're looking at the products they put out, they do. Suicide Squad was good. I really like Suicide Squad too. What was it? What did I say? Peacemaker season 1 was good. What else? Creature Commandos was great in my opinion. Superman was good. Then after that, Peacemaker season 2, which was that. But put in the comment section below. How do you feel about this Jimmy Olsen series? Are you not excited for it? Are you willing to give James Gunn another chance? I'm willing to give him another chance because he only missed once, totally. So I'll say give him another chance. Peace. Yeah, Shino, bro. I'm willing to give him another chance. John Bob said no, Shino. The problem is that Feige didn't start doing television until Phase 4. He made sure the movies got off to a great start. James is trying to do all 3 at once. That's the issue. Yeah, but I'm just grading it as if it's good or not. You're correct, but I'm just grading it as if it's good or not. It's good. Peacemaker season 1, good. If I'm comparing it to what was that the MCU shit, and plus this let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, John Bapp. 2020 or 2008 is not 2026. It's streaming platforms out there now that all people want to do television. Shouts out to Netflix. I think they changed the game with that. With the Daredevil series and all the series they was coming out with. And I think they changed the game with that. But now everybody want to do television series. So nah. I think that this is it's not fair to compare. Cause we're in a new era because MCU gonna keep putting out television shows, DCU gonna keep doing it, and television is just the era now. Like getting on your phones and watching something and building it off that television, building it into the live action movies is a thing. And who knows? I think maybe that was going to television. I think that was maybe James Gunn idea. John Bob says, so with the catalog of DC characters, Jimmy Olsen gets a series before some A-listers. Garbage. Yeah, that's garbage. I agree. But it could be a good show. And it could put villains in that show that is interesting and give them actual backstory. So it could be a good show. I think the idea of giving Jimmy Olsen a show before other characters is garbage. But This James Gunn we talking about. So James Gunn gonna do that. It's what I expect. It's actually what I would expect from a James Gunn. Yeah, this is what I would expect him to take a D-list character and make him pop. So to me, he got laughs in Superman in the movie theater. Motherfuckers was laughing at that nigga Jimmy Olsen. I wouldn't really. I mean, I laughed at the phone shit or the cockpit shit they was doing. I laughed at that. I ain't gonna lie. See what you did. It could introduce villains and give them a good backstory. Okay, then start with me with the villains and not Jimmy Olsen. Yeah. Ain't gotta be about. I don't give a fuck about Jimmy Olsen. I'm not watching that shit for Jimmy Olsen. Can I be honest? When I watched the Flash series, I was watching that shit for some of the villains. I didn't really give a fuck about that Flash. Or that I'm talking about that TV show Flash. I didn't really give a fuck about him. I gave a fuck about the villain, Captain Cold, Zoom. I gave a fuck about them. So yeah. But it could be a good show. So that's why I'm at with it. Terrible take. How's that a terrible take? They mean nothing without Flash. Yeah, that's true. But I just told you what I liked, what I watched the show for. I watched the show for the villains. And they did good villains backstories in the show. This show could give good. I'm just watching this Jimmy Olsen show for the villains. I just want that to get out there. I'm more of a villain guy. I like the villains. And this could be good. I don't care about Jimmy Olsen backstory. Let's get that straight. I don't give a fuck about Jimmy Olsen. We're on the same point with that. Fuck Jimmy Olsen. But this could be a good show, bro. So wait, John. Let me get this straight. John Babb, are you going to give this show a chance? I don't think, get your answer on that first. Not at all. Okay, well, all right. I say give it a chance, bro. I think it probably will be actually a decent show. I think it's going to be a decent show, actually. Because it's going to be around the time they setting up the Superman movie with Lex. So I think they're going to put some shit in that. And it should be pretty entertaining. Because it's going to be like a detective mystery movie about that. But then again, I remember that Batman shit that I watched, which was fucking horrendous. But it can have some funny jokes in it. James Gunn just be doing dumb shit. But that's who he is. I didn't give the Marvels a chance. Captain Marvel, etc. I don't think this is on the Marvels levels. I think this will have more entertaining shit in it than the Marvels. Captain Marvel was actually not bad. I think the worst thing in that movie was the backstory that they gave to Nick Fury. Remember they did that to Nick Fury, bro? The cat. Remember the cat? Yeah, that was bad. So people like you are the problem, no offense. No. Did you like Peacemaker Season 1? Am I the only one that liked Peacemaker Season 1? Or are you talking about the people out there that like Peacemaker Season 1? Because to me, that was good. That was a good season. No, it was okay. I thought it was good. I liked it. He did good with a character that I didn't give a fuck about. He did fucking good with that. I don't care about Jimmy Olsen, but if he could do good with Jimmy Olsen, then okay. I'm going off James Gunn's track record. He did good with Peacemaker. I care about his character now. I didn't give a fuck about his character, but I cared about his character. Who did he put in Suicide Squad? A fucking Ratcatcher. He don't fuck about no Ratcatcher. But at the end of the movie, I was like, I gave a fuck about Ratcatcher. Again, you're comparing Peacemaker to Jimmy Olsen. Okay, you want to compare Ratcatcher to Jimmy Olsen? Because Jimmy Olsen is a bigger character than Ratcatcher, nigga. And he made me care about Ratcatcher. Was her name Ratcatcher? Is that was her name? Let me see. Rat catcher. Fucking rat catchers popped up, of course. Fucking whole company rat catchers. Yep, rat catcher. That's her name. Yeah, I actually gave a fuck about her story. I think like her father died or some shit, and she was trying to. Taika Waititi. Oh yeah, Taika Waititi did work on Suicide Squad with James Gunn. That's weird. That's fucking weird, bro. I never knew that. Alright, Shino. Good shit. He's not as exciting or entertaining as Ratcatcher, Polka Dot Man, or Peacemaker, Rick Flag, The Thinker, Harley Quinn, King Shark. None of them. He was pretty funny. He was actually the reason Superman got what was it, wasn't Jimmy the reason why like they kind of defeated Lex? They used Jimmy. Cause Jimmy got through that bitch. He was using that bitch because he apparently he got a long cock or something. He got a big cock Jimmy. Big cock Jimmy. I'm not capping. He was kind of funny. I said kinda. Keyword, kind of funny. There's a couple jokes in there he made and I laughed at. Was he an interesting character? Oh no, he wasn't. I got Ratcatcher over him. I said I got Ratcatcher over him. He made me care for Ratcatcher more than Jimmy Olsen. And Ratcatcher is not a bigger character than Jimmy Olsen. You picking up what I'm putting down. The fact that he made me care about fucking Ratcatcher. Imagine what he could do in the series with Jimmy Olsen. I'm willing to watch it. I'm willing to give it a chance. I go off track records. Track record shows me he knows what to do with characters that are not fucking Wonder Woman and etc. You know what to do with them. But all right, let's get into some reactions. So as we all know, hold on. Do y'all want to be right back or get your popcorn ready? Nah, let's just watch it. Get your popcorn ready. We about to react to some shit. Get the popcorn ready. Oh yeah, how many likes we on in this video? Let me see if y'all did y'all work today. Did you do your work? Did you do your graveyard shift? How many likes we had on this video? If I look at this video, 5 likes. Okay, we got some work to do here. 5 likes ain't gonna cut it. Need 10 likes. 10 likes for the hitter flopper hit game. Or hitter flop game. Alright, so there's been a lot of talk this week on Spider-Man. And listen, bro. I saw this video made by Josh Keefe. Why Spider-Man 2 is the best superhero movie. Me personally, when I think of best superhero movies, I'm thinking of
superhero movies are with.
I'm thinking of a Infinity War. I'm thinking of a Dark Knight. I'm thinking of a X-Men First Class. I'm thinking of Spider-Man 2. It's in there. I'm thinking of maybe a Blade, but just off rip of being one of the first. Captain America: Civil War. Aquaman. I love Aquaman. I think Aquaman is a sleeper, bro. Aquaman is one of the greatest superhero movies ever fucking made, and I'll stand on that. We got Infinity War over Spider-Man 2. No, I did not say that. As a superhero movie. See, it's a lot of shit going on in Infinity War. It's a lot of other characters. And it's more glazing moments, right? And Spider-Man 2 is like... Well, that's why we're watching the video. Let's get to the video.
Without a doubt, the most successful genre in film. They succeed in both entertaining audiences with spectacle that is often unmatched, as well as taking money from our wallets. But I can't help but feel like there's something missing from most of the superhero movies that end up in top 10 lists. Obviously, movies like The Dark Knight and Infinity War are incredible and deserve every bit of praise they get. But though they can intrigue me, amaze me, and entertain me, they don't really inspire me. None of them ever make me feel like I too could save the day in my own daily life and rise above my own challenges.
That's a good point.
They make me feel the opposite, actually. Like I'm helpless and I need someone who is stronger.
Infinity War made me feel like that way, my nigga. When that nigga won at the end, nigga, I was like, shit. That when they was all coming together and that nigga Thor landed, nigga, I felt like, oh, let's fight, nigga. The heroes are here. I would say this. Infinity War is the greatest super team movie ever made, in my opinion. Super team movie ever made. First Class is the only thing that you can compare to that. Avengers? Maybe Avengers. Scratch that. Avengers. And then put Infinity War. And then First Class.
Smarter, funnier, and more attractive to save the day for me. And if it's not one person, then it's a whole freaking team of them. But what if there was a superhero movie where the hardest thing the hero had to do wasn't lifting something heavy or sacrificing themselves for half of all of life in the universe, but just figuring out what they really want in life? What if the hero wasn't a god or a billionaire, but actually someone dorky, average, and struggling to pay rent? I'm obviously talking about Spider-Man 2, and I know I'm nowhere near the first to talk about it, but it's one of those movies I hold really close to my heart. First, because of nostalgic reasons. Second, because the film's themes and story is really close to my heart. First, because of nostalgic reasons. Second, because the film's themes and story is about something that I believe we can all relate to. And third, because the movie's a damn masterpiece.
Pizza time.
Released in 2004 and directed by Sam Raimi, Spider-Man 2 picks up where the first one left off and follows the consequences that being Spider-Man has on Peter Parker's personal life as he struggles between fulfilling his responsibility and going after what he wants in life, all while fighting against an 8-limbed villain consumed by his own ambitions and desire. Spider-Man 2 does things that most superhero movies today don't, and not only that, but it does them incredibly well. Danny Elfman's score, which to this day is still criminally slept on, has in my opinion the best superhero theme ever. Not just because it sounds amazing, but because it's an accurate representation of the character, which is something I believe superhero themes should strive to achieve. The start of the theme reflects Peter's humility and unassuming character. Next, his powers and the wonder behind it.
Like the way climbing the wall.
Some parts of it perfectly capture the energy behind Spidey's swinging. A whole section of it is actually Doc Ock's theme, and yes, this part is different for each film. Another part emulates Spidey's perseverance and determination to save others no matter what it personally costs him.
The music could carry this fucking movie, honestly, if it was bad, but it's not a bad movie. But the music is so fucking good, bro. Jesus.
And finally, the ending, which reminds us that under the mask is a regular person with hopes, dreams, and people he loves. The fact that the theme dedicates so many parts to the different aspects of Spider-Man, from the person he is under the mask, his powers, and even his enemy, allows for moments in the film to shine even brighter. Let's take for example the part where, spoilers, Peter returns as Spider-Man after getting his powers back.
Spider-Man was a hero. I just couldn't see it.
Notice the music plays a variation of the part in Spidey's theme that represents his powers.
He stole my suit! He's a menace to the entire city!
Then when he's swinging it, plays the swinging part. And to top it all off, there's this transition to Doc Ock that's both visually and musically perfect. It's perfect. You could turn the screen off and just listen to the scene, and you would still understand what's going on in the story. Another great thing about the way this movie uses the score is that since it uses it almost all the time, whether it's during a conversation, a fight, or an important character moment, the score becomes familiar and even comfortable to us.
Do the score carry this, nigga? I ain't gonna cap, nigga. I ain't gonna cap, my nigga. Do the score carry this shit, nigga? Is the score so good? Does the score play through this whole movie, nigga? That's what it feels like. It played like through at least 30 minutes of this shit. I mean, it's so fucking good, my nigga. I would do the same, nigga. I would say, nigga, if I was making this movie, I was Sam Raimi, I heard that score, nigga, I put that score all throughout this shit, nigga.
As an audience whenever it plays. This makes it so that when it doesn't play during a scene, it makes us feel tense and vulnerable. Like, for example, in, spoilers, the hospital scene where the surgeons are trying to remove Doc Ock's arms. The lack of music in this scene makes it cold and full of dread. The image of tentacle-like mechanical arms protruding from an unconscious body as they lifelessly murder everyone in the room is more terrifying than most things I've seen in actual horror movies. It's a whole scene dedicated to making Doc Ock an actually scary villain, which, again, isn't something most superhero movies ever really do. But Dr. Otto Octavius isn't just a terrifying villain for Spider-Man. There's actually a surprisingly large amount of depth to his character, and he's critically important as an obstacle for Peter to overcome in the story.
He's a good character.
While the first film centered around the theme of responsibility, Spider-Man 2 is about choice, though it's not apparent from the first half of the film, which is a brilliant decision since it makes us share in Peter's belief that he has no choice.
Who am I? I'm Spider-Man, given a job to do.
It is his responsibility to be Spider-Man, no matter if it's at the cost of his career, his education,
get it done, or I'm failing you.
Public perception.
You've turned the whole city against him.
A fact I'm very proud of. Now,
his friendship.
If you knew who he was, would you tell me?
His living situation.
You know, all I got is this 20 to the rest of the week.
Sorry, doesn't pay the rent.
But above all, what he wants most in life, a relationship with Mary Jane.
I'm seeing somebody now.
Oh.
The responsibility he has been given is keeping him from doing what he wants. On the other hand, we have Dr. Otto.
But then I think what the fuck she became. A hoe.
Octavius, a genius scientist Peter has to do a report on, who shares a common belief with him. That our strengths are our responsibility to use for good.
Intelligence is not a privilege, it's a gift. And you use it for the good of mankind.
He is who Peter aspires to be, someone who is both dedicated to his responsibility, but who also at the same time has the person he loves alongside him.
If you keep something as complicated as love stored up inside, it can make you sick.
He's a good actor.
I finally got lucky in love.
But as Peter continues to lose Mary Jane due to his life as Spider-Man, he starts losing his powers. His responsibility is consuming everything in his life that he holds dear, and now it's starting to consume even himself. But Octavius isn't just what Peter wants to be.
And Tom Holland Spider-Man, give me a scene like that. If he gonna really lose his power, give me a scene like that. Real shit like that, nigga.
His responsibility is consuming everything in his life that he holds dear, and now it's starting to consume even himself. But Octavius isn't just what Peter wants to be, he is who Peter wants to be to an unhealthy extreme. Octavius is like an exaggerated version of Icarus. Icarus made wings, Octavius made 4 arms. Icarus flew too close to the sun, Octavius created it.
The power of the sun.
Shout out to Eternals.
In the palm of my hand.
But like Peter's responsibility, it too consumes everything Otto holds dear and himself, only in this case, literally. Doc Ock is a version of Peter who stops at nothing to fulfill his responsibility, a version who abandons his humanity to achieve his dream.
Oh yeah, I need to say this. I love Spider-Man 2, bro. But I don't know what I like, Spider-Man 1 or Spider-Man 2 better. I don't know which one I like better, bro. Because that fucking Green Goblin, nigga, he was just... And the ending was so perfect, bro. It's like, I don't know.
Crazy scientist turns himself into some...
No, that's the way I ain't know Greek mythology. I thought it was religion-based. What? Greek is a religion. But, is it? Yeah, it is. People believe in Greek, right? Am I tripping? People out there believe in Greek, right? But yeah, that's what's fire, because I knew it was interpreting something Icarus, because I heard it saying Icarus flew close to the sun before. That's why when I seen it in the movie, I was like, this nigga Icarus literally did it. I was like, oh shit. Chloe Zhao, bro, she good, dog.
Kind of a monster. 4 mechanical arms welded right onto his body. Guy named Otto Octavius winds up with 8 limbs. What are the odds?
While Doc Ock vows to fulfill his dream and proves himself to be a challenge for Spider-Man, things get even worse for Peter.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want you all to know that the beautiful Miss Mary Jane Watson...
No, I get you, but that's why they put Icarus flying to the sun. That's why she wrote that in there for Greek mythology. It's like a double entendre. That's why she did that. I get what you mean, the mythology part. Yeah. But that's why she literally did that. He flew to the sun. This nigga flew to the sun and killed himself. He flew too close. And I think they put that in the Eternals. He flew too close to the sun. I think so. Didn't they put that at the ending? Or am I tripping? I might be tripping.
He's just agreed to marry me.
I think they did put that in.
Him losing what he wanted most in life causes him to not only lose his powers completely, but his desire to even be Spider-Man.
Maybe you're not supposed to be Spider-Man climbing those walls. You always have a choice, Peter.
I have a choice.
Peter starts to reevaluate his life and what responsibility means to him through an imagined conversation between him and Uncle Ben.
All of those times I counted on you to have the courage to take those dreams out into the world.
I can't live your dreams anymore.
It's here that Peter realizes that he never really wanted to be Spider-Man. At least to this degree where it's negatively affecting his personal life. It just sort of happened to him. Up to this point, he hadn't really been doing it for himself. He had been doing it out of guilt for Uncle Ben.
Take my hand, son.
He never stopped to think about what he actually wanted.
I want a life of my own. I'm just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man. No more.
In this scene, he's not giving up. He's doing the right thing. He's letting go of his guilt and becoming his own person again.
That was a good scene.
Because of this, we get one of my favorite montages of all time, where he's finally able to focus on school, take it easy, and embrace himself. And the choice of music and the way it's edited, especially in the extended edition, does a fantastic job of reflecting who exactly Peter Parker is. Dorky, cheesy, but wholesome.
Nothing's worrying me.
And it would be a crime to not mention that the extended edition also gives us this gem. But back to the story. Peter is finally pursuing what he wants. However, he worries whether or not he's doing the right thing.
Nigga.
He still feels the drive to help others, even powerless and
imagine that you hating on the nigga your whole life, and then you dressing up at that nigga at night.
Back to the story.
That's funny.
Peter is finally pursuing what he wants. However, he worries whether or not he's doing the right thing. He still feels the drive to help others, even powerless and at his own risk. But fears it means it will always be in the way of what he wants. While Doc Ock gets even closer to achieving his dream, Peter feels increasingly further from achieving his own. But maybe that's not so bad.
I believe there's a hero in all of us that keeps us honest, gives us strength, even though sometimes we have to be steady and give up the thing we want the most.
Peter tries to shift what he wants from being a life with Mary Jane to being New York's hero. However, that doesn't do it because he isn't being honest with himself. As noble as being a hero for the sake of others sounds, it still isn't what Peter actually wants.
I want you to find your friend, Spider-Man. Tell him to meet me at the West Side Tower at 3 o'clock. Or I'll peel the flesh off her bones.
I made this meme of Spider-Man, and like he was like had a pizza in his hand, and next second he was swinging with the pizza, and then nobody knew he was Spider-Man. I was like, what the, get this goof at?
He can't want something out of guilt, nor can he for the sake of others. He can only want something for himself. In order to get what he wants, Peter must become Spider-Man. After getting his suit back, we get one of the best action sequences in the entire genre, where the hero not only fights the villain, but saves people in the process. And I don't mean inadvertently saves some people who are off screen by just focusing on the bad guy. I mean he actually saves people. A strong focus on heroes saving people on screen is yet another thing superhero movies today just don't really do anymore. In the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, Spidey is constantly saving regular day-to-day New Yorkers of all ages, which makes his environment feel real and alive. Here, New York is just as much of a character as Peter, Harry, and Aunt May. Civilians aren't just there to be annoying obstacles during an action scene. They are there to lift the hero up and...
As much as I love Infinity War, my nigga, as much as I love Aquaman, because I think that's in the running, they ain't got no scene like this, nigga. They ain't got no superhero scene like this, nigga. I ain't gonna cap.
Fully interact with him. In the end, Peter puts a stop to Doc's plan not through beating him up, but through reminding him who he is.
It was my dream. Sometimes, to do what's right, we have to be steady. And give up.
Hold on. So in this scene, right? Everybody saw this nigga face, right? So like, cause I don't remember what happened after this. So did they just, we know who you is now? So like, hey, but you saved us, so we ain't gonna say who you is? Is that's what this was? Cause if it was that, that's hard. But is it believable though? I don't think it's believable. Cause nigga, if it's a nigga in the back to see that nigga face, you know niggas gonna snitch. Hey, they going straight to the news. Hey, I seen that nigga. He saved my life. How much you want? He's gonna snitch.
In the end, Peter puts a stop to Doc's plan not through beating him up, but through reminding him who he is.
It was my dream. Sometimes, to do what's right, we have to be steady and give up the thing we want the most. Even our dreams.
And just like how Octavius lets go of his dream, Peter lets go of his dream too.
I think I always knew.
And you know why we can't be together. Spider-Man will always have enemies. I can't let you take that risk.
After letting Mary Jane go, Peter is finally able to make the choice to be Spider-Man for himself. However, through letting Mary Jane go, he also gives her the freedom to make her own choice.
I know you think we can't be together, but can't you respect me enough to let me make my own decision? I love you.
And with that, Peter gets what he's always wanted. To live out his responsibility with the person he loves alongside him.
After that.
Thanks for watching.
She went to the homie. Good video though. Yeah, I got over Spider-Man 1. Now that this come out. Greatest superhero movie ever. Infinity War, hot, my nigga. That's just a hot superhero movie. Popcorn, whatever you want to call it, nigga. That shit is fire, nigga. Infinity War, I give like a 9 out of 10. I give Infinity War 8. Probably like an 8 minus. You know, it's that type of movie. Spider-Man 2, this fuck around, it was an A+. Yeah, this fuck around was an A+, nigga. I think I gave Aquaman an A. So I think I gave First Class an A+ too. I think this right up there with First Class. I think Spider-Man 2 and First Class. I love that First Class movie, bro. But yeah, put in the comments below what you think your favorite best superhero movie ever made is. And let's argue. Let's get some fucking rants out there, nigga. Peace. Yeah, I think I gave First Class an A+. I think I gave First Class an A+. But what was I about to say? But I got Days of Future Past over First Class. I think I was talking about Days of Future Past. I think I wasn't even talking about First Class. Days of Future Past would Magneto put that nigga Wolverine in the ocean, right, and bought his ass up and put the iron through that nigga body. Want that Days of Future Past? I don't know. I love both of them movies though. I love both of them movies. Them some good ass superhero movies. But yeah. So let's watch. Who we at? We at 2. How many likes we at? We still at 5 likes? Alright, well, like that ain't happening. I don't want to watch that right now. Let's watch this real quick. Alright, this is a music topic.
For you make
this is why J. Cole apologized to Kendrick Lamar. Alright, let's see why. Nigga, it was first originally, I was like, I had the thought of, it being like a, why would you do that? Like, nigga, this just rap. Like, if you're gonna rap, then rap, nigga. I didn't understand the apology. Like, nigga can't say, nigga, it wasn't gonna lead to no fucking war or anything. It was just, y'all 2 lyrical rappers. It was just gonna stay lyrical. But then he apologized, and then I was like, all right, whatever. That shit beaming me in the face. Hold on, let me. That shit is beaming. But yeah, I just never agree with the apology, bro. Cause he ruined his chance to come at him, and I at least wanted to see a good battle in hip hop, and I am a hip hop fan. So let's see his reason. Just be a reasonable reason, bro. What can he say? He was my homie. I think he gonna say some shit like that. Both of them my homie. I felt like I went too far. I'm gonna guess I went too far.
the apology, the 5 minutes, the 5 hours before? Was it something that you had really thought of and planned?
No.
Or did you get on the stage and felt like, I need to do this?
No, it hit me an hour before.
Okay.
But before that, I was stressing the fuck out but in the moment that the idea came to me, like a guy that's like, oh man, I lifted and I got light and I got excited. I got so excited because, to tell you the 2 or 3 days before that, it was like, oh my, nah, this is terrible, because I felt like I misrepresented myself. You know what I mean? It's like all of a sudden I'm giving life to division and to negative storylines or negative perceptions on somebody that I fuck with and got love for. You know what I mean? Somebody that I like care about. And it's like, oh shit. In my mind, of course, I mean, I could take you back to, we know why that happened in the first place,
right.
But just to answer your question, that shit had me feeling terrible. Cause I'm like, oh my God, like this shit is nasty. This shit don't.
I can't hold it. In my head right now, I'm thinking like, nigga, you ain't want that smoke. You ain't want that smoke. You ain't want that cancer, my nigga. You ain't want that. You ain't want that. And you know how further that shit could get. And I think Cole thought how further. Let me think objectively about this, right? Let me think. Like I'm put myself in Cole's shoes. He my homie. Shit could get weird. I don't want to go that far, so I'm not gonna do it. So I take the track back. But it ruins my legacy in a way. Nigga, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm putting that shit out, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. I choose my legacy, nigga. Fuck that. It's just rap. I don't understand it. Like, just leave it to rap. I never understood that. His deleted disc was really weak and sounded like his heart wasn't even in it before he erased it. Yeah, Let me hear him out.
Feel right. And of course, leading up to it, it made, when I was doing it, it made sense. Actually, I can't really say it made sense, but in a moment where I wasn't clear, like we were just talking about, I chose to do something that didn't align. It's like putting on the
He called you out. He dissed you first. Let's not forget Kendrick dissed you first, nigga. He dissed you.
Outfit, the Versace sweater or whatever. In a moment where I wasn't clear, I chose to go this way for reasons that I could tell you about. But all you need to know right now is like, yo, I felt miserable about it. Like literally, like my whole demeanor, my whole
Let's not forget this Kendrick's second time dissing Cole. Cause remember the fucking what's it called? The Control verse. The Control verse he dissed him, bro. Cause he dissed a lot of other niggas, but he was in that. No, it's cool. It's already copyrighted. I don't care about copyrights no more. Shit gonna get copyrighted.
Like the Pope, I'm a Muslim on poke. I'm Machiavelli's offspring, I'm the king of New York, king of the coast. One hand, I juggle on both. The juggernauts all in your juggler, you take me for jokes. Live in the basement, church pews and funeral faces. Cartier bracelets, for my women friends, I'm in Vegas. Who the fuck y'all thought it's supposed to be? If Phil Jackson came back and them, Andre 3000, the rest of y'all, new niggas, just new niggas, don't get involved. And I ain't rocking no more designer shit. White tees and Nike, Jermaine Cole, Big Crit, Wale. This is hip hop, and them niggas should know what time it is. And that goes for Jermaine Cole.
You was the first name, nigga. You was the first name. Nigga do me like that, I swear. Nigga make a YouTube video on me and say me first, nigga. Alright, for sure. If I'm your homie, nigga, I'm coming back at you, nigga. This is a sport.
Shit, my wife could tell. And so I'm like, oh my God, I gotta go on the stage and like come out here and pretend. Almost like people think that I'm representing. Mike Delete Later had just dropped. It's the biggest news. Not saying Mike Delete Later is, but just the drama of all of this is the biggest news happening. And I'm coming out as a representative of what the fuck they just heard. It's like, nah. So an hour before, it was like, like, yo, in a very loud manner, you know, in a very public forum on your album, you said some shit you didn't believe in. Now you got the opportunity to go on a bigger forum, you know what I mean, a bigger stage is being live stream and say something that you believe in.
Right? Yeah, John having said all that, I would have clapped back at Kendrick as if I had 4 sets of arms. Yes. Fuck out of here. This nigga Kendrick was asking for the smoke. He hitting him in the head with a bat. Hit back. Get out of here. No.
In that moment, I'm like, thank you, God. Like, told my wife, she the only one I told. I ain't tell nobody else. I was like, yo, this one I'm about to go do. She start crying because she know how I feel about him. You know what I mean? Like, she knows. And she saw how it was weighing on me the 2-3 days before that. She could see in my whole energy. And she would even ask me. And I'm just like, yeah, I got a lot going on right now. Like, so when I go and do it, I felt even better than I felt knowing I was going to do it. I felt like, if you'd have seen me that night, man, mind you, the demeanor of everybody around me.
I was just going to say.
Like, damn, nigga, like my man Barry from since the 80s, you know, he Earth Gang, signed Earth
Barry.
Gang, and yeah.
He'll always keep it real with you.
100%, that's my nigga. Like, but he just sitting there like, he like, you a good dude, man. But he's almost disgusted about it. Like, he's almost hurt about it. And if you would have saw me, I'm just like, bro, like, I feel amazing because now the world knows how I really actually feel.
The great
J. Cole, bro. I loved, what's that album called that won a Grammy with no features? He one of the only rappers to do that. Let's get that out the way. J. Cole, you're the only rapper to do that. Win the Grammy with no features. What's the album called again? Chat, you know what album that was called again? I forgot. Oh, Forest Hill Drive. How could I forget that? Forest Hill Drive was fucking phenomenal. But this ain't it, bro. This ain't it, dog. And I said the reason why basically before I could predict it. He was his homie. So that was it. Actually, you know, I had another video. Let me see, can I pull that up for y'all? I think I can. It's another video he did with Cameron. And yep, I got it. Yeah, let's look at this. It's a video that he did with Cameron, and J. Cole said he originally had 2 features with Kendrick on the Fall Off too.
Finished. I probably had to tweak a couple mixes, boom, 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 but I had this album finished, The Fall Off, right? Let me tell you something else. At that time, I had been working on The Fall Off, which was done. And by the way, that somebody leaked it. I know who leaked it and who said it, you know what I mean? But it's cool. He put it out there. It's like, yo, he was on 2 joints. Right. And then I had The Fall Off finished. I probably had to tweak a couple mixes, boom, 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 but I had this album finished.
When you heard Kendrick make that song Metro Boomin, how did you feel about it?
So I listened to it, and I have 2 first reactions. My first reaction is, that shit is hard. Right. You know what I mean? Like, it's a hard ass.
Absolutely, nigga. That shit was hard.
Verse undeniable. The beat crazy. The song is ill. And I'm like,
I kind of didn't like that beat, to be honest. I hated that beat, but Kendrick verse was so hard, like I forgave it. It did eventually welded on me.
He went crazy. That's my first reaction, because I don't know what I'm listening for. You know what I mean? I'm like, that shit's tough. Right. My second reaction is, not now, nigga. Right. My second reaction is like it's
not now.
No, nigga, this is inconvenient for me. Right at that time, I had just got off tour with Drake. I went on tour with Drake. We did that, and I had Might Delete Later in the Chamber, which was the project that you on as a mixtape. Right. And then I had The Fall Off finished.
When you heard
his first reaction to listening to him get dissed was, not now, nigga. Nigga, your first reaction should have been, for sure. This is my chance. Oh man, I'm kind of mad at that. You ain't slapping me in public and then getting your hand glazed by my face. What is this? My nephew was treating J. Cole just a few days ago, saying that Jermaine is inconsistent and don't know what exactly he wants to stand on philosophically. Yeah, it's weird with Cole. I think he knows who he is. And he's just not that guy. You're not that guy, pal. What is that? Exactly for Cole. Exactly what Cole is. This is for Cole right here. This video was made for Cole right here.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
That's exactly what Cole is. He's not that guy. He's one of the guys, but he's not that guy. He's not that guy. I'm not surprised about what the fuck he said. Yeah. You're not that guy, pal. Not that guy. I'm not surprised about what he said. I guess put in the comment section below what if you think that he should have responded and dissed him back, or if he shouldn't have, because that was a weak excuse. I gotta be honest. That was a weak excuse to say like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it because the type of way I feel about him. Nigga, fuck that. This rap. Nigga, what? He just dissed you twice. And you gonna let him get away with it? You let him get away with it the first time because you was like, I understood it. It's rap. Then he did it the second time. Now it's, I'm put his song out. And then your heart really wanted it, so you took the shit back. So I can't believe what the fuck you say. So, nah. whatever. But put in the comment section if you think this nigga J. Cole, he should have responded. Peace. Jesus. Cole. Jermaine. God damn it, Jermaine. That was a weak excuse, bro. I can't believe this nigga just said that. I got to talk to Evil now. This nigga just said, he basically just said, he my homie. What? Nigga, fuck that. Nigga, my homie slap you so I can slap you, huh? So I can talk about this about you, huh? So I can talk about this about your craft, huh? But I'm your homie, so you ain't gonna come back at me. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. That shit shouldn't matter. Man, that just irritated my soul. Let's watch this. This is gonna be the last video. I wanted to react to some wrestling shit. What we got? Let's react to this. Let's see. Hold on. I like to go off with the vibe I'm feeling. Let's watch this. Let's watch this trailer real quick.
They say you either die a hero or live long enough to become the villain. But I don't plan on dying anytime soon. I always thought I was special enough to be a hero. But no matter how hard I try, people always think that I'm the bad guy. So maybe that's what I'm supposed to be.
Put the money in the bag! We don't have a problem, do we?
Guys, what was I supposed to do again?
I don't know. Guard the door or something.
Okay.
No, man, that's really in there.
Oops. No! I'm sorry.
Okay, that's a L on me. I saw that video. I saw like the first fucking 2 seconds of it. I heard that nigga talking like a... That's a L on. What is this? Spooter, man. Oh, shit. I just threw y'all off with that one. All right, let's watch this. A wrestler snap. Oh, shit. L video. But that was funny,
in 2024, the wrestler formerly known as
Wrestler Snap. Tap out corner. Shouts out to you. Gonna like, subscribe. This last video today. Let's get into it. When wrestlers snap.
Manu in WWE was competing at an independent show. His opponent was an 18-year-old wrestler who, like Manu, had a Samoan character. The only problem was that this 18-year-old wasn't actually Samoan. Manu didn't even wait for the bell to ring to express how he felt.
Oh my God!
Jesus! He slapped the dog shit out of him. Hold on, what's the reason? Hold on, let me listen.
WWE was competing at an independent show. His opponent was an 18-year-old wrestler who, like Manu, had a Samoan character. The only problem was that this 18-year-old wasn't actually Samoan. Manu didn't even wait for the bell to ring to express how he felt.
Oh my God! What the? Holy shit! What the f? Didn't even ring the bell! Oh my God! Keep away from me!
I just witnessed a murder.
Oh my God! Wait, what? Oh my God! Jesus, indeed. Dude, the aura's unreal.
That's the aura's unreal.
Get this piece of shit out of my ring.
Oh!
I don't know what island you think you come from, but it sure as ain't the South Pacific, you piece of shit.
Oh my God.
This is not cosplay. You got some bad advice from some bad trainers because I don't play wrestling. I bled for this shit. My family bled me. It's a real bloodline.
Manu clearly stated why he attacked his opponent, but fans were quick to point out that Manu's
What the fuck?
cousin, WWE Hall of Famer Yokozuna, portrayed a Japanese man while actually being Samoan. It's unclear what happened to the 18-year-old wrestler, but it's safe to assume he no longer pretends to be Samoan. Now this was a completely one-sided fight, but this next incident...
Well, I mean, he don't think twice about going into portraying the Samoan now.
Wasn't. At an independent wrestling event in California, 4 wrestlers were competing in a fatal 4-way match. 2 of the competitors were Eddie Kingston and Chris Hero, with the latter winning the match. After it was all over, Chris Hero stayed in the ring to talk on the mic, but Kingston lay in the corner while making a disrespectful gesture. Hero got upset by this, and all hell broke loose.
Shoot! It's a shoot! Oh! Oh my god! Hey, let go, come on, man. Fighting,
Eddie Kingston never explained why he made the gesture, but he and Chris Hero personally resented each other. Neither man has flat out said why, but it's believed that both wrestlers had strong personalities and would clash. Also, allegedly, Eddie Kingston also felt that Chris Hero played a role in one of his close friends leaving wrestling. This would explain why Kingston was so quick to start a fight with Hero. But incidents like this don't just happen at small independent events. In August 2021, Nia Jax and Charlotte Flair had what should have been an uneventful match. Early in the contest, there were several moments where things got a bit stiff, but nothing out of the ordinary. However, things began to get a bit odd when Charlotte went to grab Nia, and Jax instead got to her feet. Charlotte then slapped Nia in the face, which caused Jax to snap. The two began legitimately slapping each other, and the match completely spun out of control. The snap got to her feet. Charlotte then slapped Nia in the face, went to grab Nia, and Jax instead got to her feet.
I mean, she let go.
Charlotte then slapped Nia in the face, which caused Jax to snap. The two began legitimately slapping each other, and the match completely spun out of control. The two tried to get the match back on track, but they were clearly not communicating. The two took a few more physical shots at each other before stumbling their way to the finish. After it was done, Nia Jax gave her side of what happened.
You know, it was a miscommunication. Things got heated, like legit got heated in that match. And I did warn her a few times to stop, like to chill out. And she didn't. And so then I two-pieced her. And, you know, we can't. She didn't. And so then I two-pieced her.
Like, hold on now. Nia can't wrestle. But if this was real, Nia would win majority of them battles.
And, you know, we came back and, like, once we were calm and, you know, we were level-headed, we all kind of were just like, all right, got kind of out of hand.
Ironically, almost exactly 8 years earlier, a similar incident happened on Monday Night Raw. In August 2023, WWE pitted Sin Cara against Alberto Del Rio. Less than a minute after the bell rang, Sin Cara performed a suicide dive. Upon impact, the masked wrestler called for the referee. The move had dislocated Sin Cara's finger, and the match was called off. Alberto Del Rio was frustrated by this and began legitimately attacking Sin Cara, forcing the referee to physically intervene to stop Alberto. After the incident, Del Rio explained why he got so angry and what happened when he and Sin Cara got backstage.
You lazy bastard, stop the match because you broke one of your fingers. I got really mad and I threw him inside the ring and I kicked him for real. But of course, after the match, I said, hey man, I'm sorry, but you're just lazy. What happened? Where's your heart? Where's your pride for the business? And he was like, well, you know, I just don't want to be here anymore. And I said, well, then leave, bro. And he did. He quit the company like 2 weeks after.
Wow. I mean, he didn't want to be in this shit. He was done. Sin Cara was done anyway, dog. But nigga broke his finger, though. Like, if he broke his finger, yeah, stop the match, nigga.
In 2003, an independent wrestler named
Shout out to
Masada
Bianca though. Bianca, she broke her fucking finger and finished the WrestleMania match.
got an opportunity to wrestle in WWE. His opponent was Maven, and the two were meant to have a simple match,
Maven had
with
a
Maven
shoot.
getting the win. After performing a neckbreaker, Masada covered Maven using his right foot. Maven immediately broke character and took Masada to the mat. The scuffle ended quickly, and the two got the match back on track. Maven would address the incident directly on his YouTube channel.
You see me in the corner throwing fists. I wasn't stiff with those fists. I wasn't hitting him. I wasn't trying to hurt him in any way. I was just trying to let him know that there is absolutely no way I could stand for him covering me that way. Why did I do that? Because in my head I was imagining Arn Anderson asking me why I would let someone not named Chris Jericho put his foot over top of me.
Way too far.
In our business, that's a very derogatory way to cover somebody.
Typically, it's the rookie wrestlers who get humbled by the veterans, but that's not what happened.
I wish you would, nigga. Got a 2-piece. Uppercut.
In this next incident. In 2005, wrestling legend Rick Steiner was competing in a tag team match in Florida. One of Steiner's opponents was a man named Wardell Walker. Once Walker got tagged in, Steiner instantly began taking liberties with the young wrestler. However, what Rick Steiner didn't realize was that Walker was a legit MMA fighter. Once Wardell had enough, he began fighting back and started grappling with the wrestling veteran. Walker eventually managed to take Steiner to the mat and put him in a hold. After a bit, both men got back to their feet, with Steiner looking exhausted. Walker tagged out, but that wasn't the end of it.
What the fuck? Go back. I was up.
Look at the
In
little
August
kid there.
2025, MMA fighter Raja Jackson was a
Raja
guest
Jackson.
at an independent wrestling event in California. Raja was hanging out backstage while
We know what
lively
happened
working
with this.
What's like between
We know what
Raja
happened.
How happened?
And he lost all of his teeth, right? A lot of them, yeah. Most people
Was arrested and hit courts. This sadly was Matt Bourne, better known as Doink the Clown. While Duggan saw it as just a regular match, Bourne saw it as his opportunity for revenge. Before their match, the two were talking about what they would do. Matt Bourne had wanted to use a steel chair and have more of a hardcore match, while Jim Duggan wanted to keep it simple. This angered Bourne, possibly because he wanted to inflict real damage on Jim Duggan. Bourne ultimately agreed to do it Duggan's way, but once they got into the ring, Bourne went off script and hit Duggan below the belt for real. This prompted Duggan to hit Matt Bourne with some real punches, and the two completely broke character.
You wanna work? You wanna work?
Huh? Everybody, man! Come on.
Rather than continue the match, Matt Bourne left the ring and grabbed a chair.
Work.
Jim Duggan grabbed his 2x4, and the two just stared at each other. The referee counted both men out, ending the match, and Matt Bourne then left the building immediately. Now, the reason this happened is an incident that occurred 25 years earlier, as Jim Duggan explains.
This was back in Mid-South. We were the Rat Pack. I was a young guy.
Jim Duggan died, didn't he? Didn't he die? Didn't he die recently? He's still alive? Oh no, he's still alive. Jim is still alive. Somebody died recently. Jim is still kicking it.
It was me, DiBiase, and Bourne were the Rat Pack. We're a heel group. And I went over to Japan. My first trip to Japan, I was able to buy a car, right? I bought my first car, my first good car. And it's sitting there, and we went out. Matt ended up he was rough on women. He would actually, he wasn't rough on women. He got arrested many times for beating women. He was a piece of garbage. I have 3 sisters, 2 daughters.
Yeah, that nigga was a cokehead too.
You don't put your hand on a woman. That just doesn't happen. And he was after this girl in the bar. I put her in my car. Well, he spit all over my car and put a boot to it. And so next day we're at the Centralplex. I'm looking at my car, and DiBiase was like, "Yeah, that's a dent. That's a dent right there."
Oh boy.
He dented your car. So we're in the hallway of the Centralplex, and now we're arguing. Matt, boom, he made a leg dive for me. And of course, like I said, I won the states. I was undefeated amateur. The guy I beat for the New York State won the Pan Am Games. I was a pretty decent amateur, not Kurt Angle
Wow.
But I give him a match.
Yeah. Holy smoke.
But anyway, so he tried to leg down me, but I just pushed it down. Everybody back then was wearing cowboy boots. I put the boots to him 2 or 3 times.
I wonder was he wearing his clown gear when he was fucking leg diving him.
Bing, bang, boom. And the big cat Ernie Ladd comes in. He grabbed me. That's it. Breaks it up. So I go to the dressing room. I'm in there with DiBiase, and Matt comes back in, about, half hour later or something.
Money.
And he's like, F you, Doug, and this ain't over. Well, back then, old Hacksaw, if it ain't over, it's time to party. Here's Johnny. And I worked him over pretty good. That
nigga said, it's not over. 25 years later, I'm getting my revenge, nigga. That's some crazy fucking, that's some crazy shit to hold on to 25 years later, my nigga.
And then that was 25 years before he tried to take his revenge on me when I wasn't expecting it.
Antonio Inoki is one of the most influential wrestlers of all time. He founded New Japan Pro Wrestling and developed the strong style of wrestling. While he may have been a pro wrestler, Inoki could actually fight and beat you up if he wanted to. In 1977, Inoki was scheduled to have a match against a wrestler who shared the same name, the Great Antonio. However, it wasn't the name that upset Inoki. The Great Antonio was a strongman before he became a wrestler, and he had accomplished some very impressive feats. Because of this, the Great Antonio never usually sold any of his opponent's offense. This carried over into Inoki and the Great Antonio's match in December 1977. The match started with Inoki hitting the Great Antonio with moves that did no damage to the big guy. However, rather than take it seriously, the Great Antonio turned the match into a comedy routine with the strongman smacking his stomach and running the ropes for no reason. Inoki was slowly getting more and more upset that he was becoming the butt of the joke. Finally, a few stiff shots from the Great Antonio caused Inoki to snap.
Yep, sell it. Yep, you gonna sell this, ain't you? Yeah, you gonna sell that, ain't you?
Inoki took his opponent to the ground and began kicking the Great Antonio in the head.
Yeah,
the repeated blows
shit,
left the Great Antonio a bloody and barely conscious mess. The referee ended the match by calling it KO, giving Inoki the win. This
Oh my god, that was a real shoot. Oh, wait. Was this nigga even booked to win at this point? He just killed him.
Put an end to the Great Antonio's wrestling career, while Inoki's would continue to flourish. Decades later,
hey, he had to do what he had to do, right?
A similar incident would unfold that also took place in Japan.
Bitch.
In 1999, a British wrestler named the Dirtbike Kid had the opportunity to compete against a Japanese wrestling legend named the Great Sasuke. The match began with Dirtbike Kid throwing a lot of offense. In fact, Sasuke didn't get a single move in for the first few minutes. This frustrated Sasuke, which would help explain what happened next. The momentum of the match changed when Sasuke started throwing kicks at the Dirtbike Kid. However, Sasuke started kicking Dirtbike Kid harder and harder, even delivering several blows to the head. Then, Great Sasuke got his opponent on his feet and placed him in a chokehold. Within seconds, the British wrestler was tapping out, and the referee was begging Sasuke to release the hold. Sasuke eventually let go, and the fight was over. About 5 years after the incident, the Dirtbike Kid explained what happened behind the scenes. My first match on the tour was scheduled to be against Sasuke, and it wasn't until the guys were warming up in the ring before the show started that I began to smell a rat, and a pretty big one. Sasuke had come up to me and basically told me that our match was only going to go 5 minutes. Now, straight away, I wasn't happy, but I didn't show it. You see, none of this was agreed when I signed my contract, and apparently, I heard that they didn't like me trying to negotiate with them. Sasuke said that I was going to dominate him for a while, and then he would fight back in a real flurry and spin kick me for his big, quick effing submission finish.
Go like that.
Well, I had apparently already pissed them off because I refused to wear the stupid mask they had made for me. Now, sorry, but the Dirtbike Kid isn't a masked wrestler, so why the F do they want me on a masked man tournament? I managed to compromise with them and say that I'd wear it to the ring only and then rip it off, where I'd wear the usual biking
You weren't going
mask
nowhere
that I
with that
usually
gimmick
wear
anyway.
during my ring entrance. They didn't like it, I could tell, but they agreed to it. This incident basically put an end to the Dirtbike Kid's career, but this isn't the first time this has happened. To hear about wrestlers who destroyed their own careers...
Okay, if you ranking it, I think that Inoki one was crazy. This one was crazy. I think he booked himself to. I don't even think this nigga was supposed to win. He just beat his ass and took the shit. Imagine that's how wrestling will go sometimes. Fucking Roman got mad at Cody and said, "Nah, I just beat his ass and pinned him." That's crazy, but good video. Shout out to Tap Out Corner. Nice video. Seen a couple in there already, but I ain't seen some of them, which was pretty entertaining. Rest in peace, Doink. That nigga was crazy. Cokehead. And yeah. What was your favorite one? Put in the comment section below. Inoki? What's his name? Inoki. And is Inoki?
He said Inoki was slowly.
That Inoki shit was crazy. That's the craziest one. He beat him into fucking selling, nigga. He had his face bloody. Holy shit. That was good. But put in the comment section below what was your best one. Peace from QG. That was a crazy one. How many likes we at, y'all? How many likes we at? We still at 5? Are we still at 5 likes? I'm going to check right now. How many live likes we are at? I'm going. We are still at 5 likes, so hey, look like no game today, but that's okay because you know why? You know why? You know why?
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
But y'all are that guy, no matter what. As you're here with me, with QG. Let's react to one more thing. I got one more thing I want to react to. Get some videos out this weekend. It's a 13-minute video. The video is called Marvel has officially lost to DC. Let's look. Why? Video made by Comic Lads. Let's see. Maybe it's
the last few months we have been on an absolute tirade, bombarding what Marvel has done to our beloved childhood heroes.
Wake up! You wake up, idiot!
And today we want to look at its counterpart, DC, and why it's undeniably crushing the comic game right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Thomas.
I'm Merlin.
Together we're the Comic Lads, and today we're taking a look at why DC is absolutely bodying Marvel lately.
DC is crop dusting Marvel right now.
No, stop it!
Recently, we've been very vocal about why we don't like the recent direction, and recent is in the last 20 years, of handling characters like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But we've sat down and really talked about the broader state of both companies and what Marvel has just been doing wrong.
And I just want to
read comics like this, so this is going to be interesting to me.
This is not a takedown of Marvel kind of video. This is coming from a place of frustration and concern from two lifelong consumers of not just DC, but Marvel comics largely as well. Like, we want this company to succeed, and they've been doing us and everyone else dirty.
Yeah, my first exposure ever with comic books, period, is X-Men. I abused the freaking poop out of that comic book when I was a kid. And we want to talk about what they've done wrong, not just with the business side of it, but also the artistic. Before we get into our own thoughts, though, of course, we want to know from you, what do you think of the overall state of Marvel and DC? Do you have a favorite currently?
Do you think they're both doing as well as they could be? And as always, guys,
I don't read comics like that, but I listen to them. My favorite one that I probably listen to as a comic wise was probably I forgot the YouTube channel. The YouTuber, he like passed away. He got into a car accident or something. I forgot his name. I wish I knew his name, but rest in peace, him, bro. But I used to listen to him, bro. And I think my favorite one, honestly, was the Kingdom Come story. I think I really liked that.
Be sure to drop a like on the video. It really, 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 really helps us out.
Hulk smash it. And if you enjoy weekly discussions on superhero culture spanning Marvel, DC, and everything beyond, hit the subscribe button with the notification bell turned on so you don't miss
about Marvel or DC.
I just want to talk about 2025, dude.
Oh, are you gonna pull up this damning top comic books list right now?
Dude, I know it's like so actually fedora tip of me to bring this up.
Princess?
No, but it's actually not, Merle. The top 20 has like 18 Batman books.
Yeah, and I want to start this off talking about actual facts, on paper numbers. Yeah. Because a lot of people might just write off our opinions as very subjective. On paper,
18 Batman.
Princess?
No, but it's actually not, Merle. The
top 50 comics for year 2025 sales ranking based on Comic Store.
top 20 has like 18 Batman.
Deadpool, Batman, Batman 1, Batman Deadpool, Invincible Universe, Battle Beast. Oh, Invincible's in there. Okay, that's interesting. DCKO, Batman, Batman Hush, Absolute Batman, Absolute Batman, Absolute Batman, Absolute Flash, Absolute Batman, Absolute Batman. Jesus Christ.
Books.
Yeah, and I want to start this off talking about actual facts, on paper numbers. Yeah. Because a lot of people might just write off our opinions as very subjective. And when looking at the best-selling comic books of 2025, it's very clear that it's not subjective.
It's not, bro.
DC objectively wiped the floor with Marvel.
And even if it wasn't for Absolute Batman and the other Absolute books, Amazing Spider-Man #1 in 2025 was the 25th highest selling comic.
That's a problem.
Beaten by Absolute Martian Manhunter, dog.
Spider-Man is supposed to be the flagship hero for Marvel. It is supposed to be their moneymaker.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because, I'm gonna say something here. Maybe it's because the movies do so bad nowadays that DC fans are running towards to the comics. Maybe that's why.
And the fact that Ultimate Wolverine #1 sits 3 places higher than the Amazing Spider-Man #1, it boggles the mind.
It's completely busted.
And you look at the top 15 to 20, and like you said, majority of them have Batman in the title.
Including the #1 selling book of the year, which was a Marvel comic technically, but it's Marvel DC Deadpool Batman #1.
And I'm gonna say it won first place solely because it had...
What Batman game should I start with? Because I know it's a lot of... I don't even know what the fuck to start with if I start playing Batman games.
As Batman in the title.
And solely because it was the first of the 2 crossovers from each company to come out.
Yeah, and fans have been waiting literal decades to see their favorite heroes from various universes team up once again.
Yes.
But not just that, you also have issues like Batman #1 relaunching, and I really want to talk about this whole idea of relaunching comic books at #1.
Yeah, because there's a way to do it, and Marvel's way is not the way to do it. It seems like nearly every book at Marvel for the last 5 to 10 years is not allowed to go.
I gotta say, I don't like these absolutes and these remakes of remakes of remakes, but I understand it's comics.
Past the number 10 issue mark for some reason.
Whenever I walk into my local comic book store, I feel like I always see an #1 relaunch of some Marvel character. Yeah. A lot of people might argue, oh, they do that to make it an easier jumping on point for fans. And we've actually talked about the downsides of this in various other videos, where you open up Amazing Spider-Man #1, for example, by Joe Kelly and Pepe Larraz.
And you're teased by the gorgeous cover depicting Spider-Man set against all of his classic villains.
So is it like a re-origin, telling a re-origin of the Spider-Man stories? Is that what it is?
And you're like, this feels as though I'm gonna get classic...
Kind of a rebooting it?
Like Spider-Man again.
But when you open it up, who is he faced with in #1?
Itsy Bitsy.
Who is Itsy Bitsy, bro?
Who the fuck is this? Oh, what? I didn't know he had a villain called Itsy Bitsy. Nigga, that's nasty. What? What the fuck?
Some kind of weird daughter clone of Deadpool and Spider-Man. And they treat the audience and reader
as though they've read all this previous BS.
And it's not truly a fresh jumping on point. We made another video in the same vein as this talking about why Marvel needs to reboot. And it's because they expect too much of their reader.
Yeah, 100%. Can I just say a little anecdote about our personal lives? Your girlfriend is a big Fantastic Four fan. I've been collecting Ryan North's Fantastic Four run from start to finish. I have all the...
I've never read no Fantastic Four comic book. I probably I don't read comic books. I listen to them on YouTube. I probably listen to one. I don't know. Let me see what if they say a good one.
volumes that are out, and she's been borrowing the Fantastic Four books. And I had to tell her that it was relaunching for some reason, but under the same creative team. And she was like, oh, so is it like getting rebooted? Like, is the timeline getting rebooted? And I was like, no, it's just going back to number 1. And she was like, but why? And I legitimately had zero answer for her. Because the creative team's not changing, but
confused.
borrowing the Fantastic Four books. And I had to tell her that it was relaunching for some reason, but under the same creative team. And she was like, oh, so is it like getting rebooted? Like, is the timeline
Same thing I said, reboot, right?
getting rebooted? And I was like, no, it's just going back to number 1. And she was like, but why? And I legitimately...
So, it's not a reboot, but they're going back to 1. That's dumb.
had zero answer for her. Because the creative team's not changing, the canon team is not changing. They hit like 35 issues and we're like, we can't put out Fantastic Four number 36. It has to be Fantastic Four number 1. It doesn't make any sense, bro.
And it just reeks of greed too, because if you were to put the last issue before Joe Kelly's relaunch, following into Joe Kelly's relaunch, there's very little difference.
Yeah.
But they slap a number 1 on it to trick their viewers into thinking.
Hey, Alan Richardson video out now. Go watch it. This is the video already being out for the weekend for the people to watch my reactions on the weekend.
It's a new jumping on point when it's really not.
And what it does is it works counteractively where it makes people confused.
And it's not just the actual mainline issues themselves. Marvel has a problem where they have way too many tie-ins. Currently for the Amazing Spider-Man alone, there are 6 tie-in books you have to keep up with weekly.
Yeah, and they all like have to do with each other kind.
Look at that. Look at that. That's why I'll be like, what? Some of these comics are just trash, bro. Spider-Man meals to... Okay, that looked kind of cool. Spider-Man and Wolverine. Okay, that looked kind of cool. Spider-Man Everyday Hero.
Tie-in books you have to keep up with weekly.
Yeah, and they...
Symbi Infinity comic. Okay, that's garbage. Okay. Symbi Infinity comic. Garbage. Okay.
They all like have to do with each other, kind of.
That's
like,
what I mean.
I'm sorry, bro. Like, I don't want to read All New Venom.
I don't want to read Spider-Man Death Spiral as well as regular Spider-Man, as well as All New Venom, Spider-Man Spidey Academy with Norman Osborn training the next generation of Spider people.
And I'm sure you can say you don't have to read the
Norman Osborn training the next Spider-Man. Yeah, get that out of there.
These books, but they all reference each other and are intricately connected with each other.
Yeah, and there's so many editor's notes, like as seen in this spin-off
issue. Okay, got you. So Spider-Man fucking the writers for their comics are trash.
Financially, I don't have the time. Time-wise, I don't have the time.
And quality-wise, I'm not following these books, bro. Recently, DC had a new initiative called DC All In, where they soft relaunched a bunch of books with new creative teams, but they didn't have to goalpost move the issue numbers back to number 1. They just marketed it well and had like a cover scheme that followed all the new books that showed that new arcs are starting for all these characters.
They could put it in the movies, nigga. I originally thought this was a movie video, bro. So when I put the title out there, I'm just like you, nigga. I thought this was a movie video. But now that you into it just like me, now we can both understand from the same point. If only they could do this with the movies, nigga. But they went in the comics. Nah, it's not even close.
Characters.
Yeah, and it's a jumping on point not just for one character, but everyone.
Yeah, just because it's a new Superman run started by Joshua Williamson and Dan Mora, it's still Superman number 25. It's not going back to number 1 for no reason.
And that all happens at the same time. It feels coordinated, and it feels like there's a long-term plan in place, whereas with Marvel, every week you could go to the comic store and see a new relaunched issue 1 for a certain character that you like. Notably, they just relaunched Iron Man.
There's been like 12 Iron Man books in the last few years, right? It's absurd.
I know, and it's such a cheap way to just make money. Yeah. Another thing that we gotta talk about is both DC and Marvel in the last year have made very strong claims and stakes in the comic world by creating spin-off universes.
Yeah.
If you look at the top 25 list of best-selling comic books throughout 2025, 80% of them have Absolute or Batman in the title.
And where are the Ultimate books, actually? Bro, there's only like 2 on this list.
Ultimate Spider-Man at issue 16, and even that is a very high-selling comic book, and they've just decided to cancel it.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people are going to come to Marvel's defense now and say that the plan was always to end it after 2 years, but when you see that your Ultimate Universe books are selling much more than your mainline universe books, maybe don't end it.
And it's yoinking the carpet from under their readers' feet that actually are loyal to the brand, that have been waiting for, let's just take a Spider-Man for example, they've been waiting for a Spider-Man that...
Bro, unrelated to this video, so when I've been doing deliveries, my fucking toe fucked up, bro. So I think I gotta soak this shit in fucking Epsom salt, bro. Unrelated.
Can grow, can evolve, can have a nice stable life and family home. And now we're going back to just dog poo-poo 616 Peter Parker, that his life is just constantly in shambles.
I'm tired, boss. In 24 issues, we've barely scratched the surface on any of these characters' mythologies. You can do so much more with Ultimates, with Ultimate X-Men by Peach Momoko, bro. Like, there's so much you can do, and it's just squandered.
It's wasted potential, absolutely. And I do think there's something to be said about letting creatives do their thing.
Yeah.
DC, with the Absolute Universe in particular, and even their mainline universe, it feels like, especially in the last couple of years, they've really prioritized artists' visions.
And creative freedom.
You can tell just by flipping through a comic like Absolute Batman that Scott Snyder sat down with DC executives, pitched an idea, and now he's following through.
Because when you remove the shackles from these creators, they're allowed to flex their muscles to the fullest potential.
And with Marvel, it feels like the exact counterpart to that, where it feels like all of their direction is based on suit business decisions. DC, everything is artistically planned. The artists actually, it seems like, have time to work and fully go all out on their pages, on their splashes of beautiful, beautifully drawn art. And with Marvel, you have 3 issues of gorgeous art with Pepe Larraz going into stinky-ass poo-poo art by John Romita Jr.
Listen. John Romita Jr., like, it's not his fault though, bro.
They're not giving artists like Pepe Larraz enough time to actually sit down and put his all into it. And it makes for a very disjointed reading experience, not just through the story, but through the art.
Yeah.
If you buy The Amazing Spider-Man Joe Kelly Volume 1, halfway through, the art is suddenly changed and it looks like a completely different storyline being.
It does.
Holy Jesus.
Ah, shit.
What is that?
Ah, shit.
What the fuck is that?
Nah, that's crazy.
What is that? What?
Nah, 2026, and that's what you got out there?
It does.
Holy Jesus.
I'm
What
mad at
is
that.
that?
I'm mad at this. Niggas drawing John Bap.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's
If you want your books to look the best and catch people's eyes on the shelves, you need to let them work, man.
There is one other thing I really want to talk about, and I don't see it talked about enough.
No.
Marvel, of course, the big theme of this video is they're very greedy, and it doesn't just reflect in the overall product that they put out and the quality of it. It also reflects in the price of the comics themselves. And this is something I want to talk about that I've noticed, especially with their omnibuses. Even in the quality of paper, bro. The quality of paper in an omnibus, which is supposed to be a deluxe product.
It's like deli sandwich wrap.
If you hold up the paper of an omnibus from Marvel to a light, you can see through the page.
Yeah.
With DC, it's not the case. They have amazing quality paper, glossy pages.
And you'd think if the paper is cheaper, the comic book would be cheaper, right?
It's more expensive.
It's a full $1 more for a basic issue, bro.
In the 2025 best-selling list, if you look at it, almost all of the DC comics are priced at $4.99 USD. Whether it's a big event or a mainline issue, whatever it is. But when you look over at Marvel, they're priced for a full extra $1 for a cheaper product.
It's absurd, bro.
It just reeks of greed.
You know how much that stacks if you have like a substantial pull list every month?
Well, yeah, and then they have the audacity to make 6 issues run consecutively for one storyline. For one single storyline, you have to collect 6 different series at the same time.
It's like 6 or 7 books to finish a full story.
If they were of quality, if they had amazing paper productions, I could maybe turn a blind eye to it. But a full extra $1 for something that basically crumbles in your hand between turning pages?
For Spider-Versity?
And I think it's another reason why DC just obliterated them in 2025.
They just did, bro. It makes no sense. Like, I'm so thankful for the the absolute universe and the direction that DC's going right now, because I think without it, like, we'd be reading like barely any Big Two comics.
100%. Absolute Batman, by far my favorite series throughout 2025.
Easily.
And I know every time I make a purchase, I'm investing in that vision.
Yeah.
And I'm getting something in return. A quality product that's well produced, that isn't flimsily made,
and that is allowed to breathe and tell a story at its own pace.
Overall, it's just very disappointing to see. I was always the Marvel guy between our two friendships growing up.
Yep.
You were the DC Batman guy.
Yep.
And Marvel, I've lost all faith in them as a consumer and fan. I'm a DC guy now.
You are a DC guy, and a lot of people are becoming DC people lately, bro.
And it's not due just to the fault of what Marvel is doing wrong. It's also what DC...
I'm more of a... Right now, in total, I don't know, bro. I'm in the middle, bro. I don't fucking know, dog. I feel like my heart gonna always, like, kind of be DC because of the Teen Titans, because I grew up on them. But I'm starting to like X-Men more as I get older. Starting to like Magneto more too. And if this Doom shit, nigga, hey dog, they might got me. But that Doom, I saw Doom comic. I watched it in Discord with Keon. Doom comic, bro, and how his origin was, and it's fire, nigga. In total, I'm with Marvel. Because DC, they ain't doing shit. So I'm with Marvel, bro.
He's doing right.
Yeah.
You guys let us know in the comments down below what you think. And also, if you want to hear more of our thoughts, not only on this subject, but also a lot of others as well, be sure to check out our Comic Lads membership, where you get access to a 1 to 2 hour weekly pod.
Okay. Shouts out to Comic Lads. This is a good video. Kind of clickbaity. I ain't gonna lie, kind of clickbaity, my nigga. Marvel has officially lost to DC, like, cause I read it and I'm like comic, but obviously look at their channel name, it's Comic Lads, right? So, but comic wise, DC is annihilating them. Movie wise, Marvel is annihilating them. So, I would take movies over that, but DC got that shit with the comics. It's more interesting. Look for the videos. It's more, the product is just better, page-wise, cheaper. They're just beating them. Story-wise, different, writers. Like, everything's just different. So, put in the comments below. What's your favorite comic book story? Ever. I know it's hard to think, but ever. Put in the comments below. I'm going to read it. I'll read it myself or watch it, because I don't read comics. I watch them, or listen to them. So I'll probably look it up, listen to it, put it below. I'll heart it, and I'll listen to it, check it out. And I'll let you know if it's good or not to me. Peace. All right, y'all. Shouts out to the people that stayed. So far, I got 54 total views and 3 hours we at. That Alan Richardson video just dropped. So shouts out to that video. Go like and subscribe. Go like that video, not subscribe. Go like that video. And this has been a great stream. I think I'm going to end on the song that I liked the most. Hold on. Shouts out to John Batt for being here. Shouts out to Shino for being here. Shouts out to Tay for being here. Shouts out to Vizzy for being here. Let me go to this. Hold on. I can just go to my history. What am I doing? Just go to my history for this. And shouts out to everybody that's watching this on the replay. Cause I know there's some people out there. I know you motherfuckers out there watching shit on the replay. I know you motherfuckers exist. I feel it. I feel it in my soul, in my body, and everywhere around it. And peace from QG, y'all. Have a nice weekend. Have a chill day. Work hard. sleep well. I'm gonna put my toe in some Epstein salt. What did I say? Epstein salt? Oh, Epstein salt is net. That sounds disgusting. Epstein's what? Epsom salt. And that sounds fucking disgusting. Did I really just? Oh my god. I'm gonna put my feet in some Epsom salt because I got fucking, I don't know, my toe swole. So wish me luck on that. And I hope y'all guys have a great weekend. I'm gonna be live tomorrow reviewing SmackDown. And I'm gonna see if I'm gonna go live playing the game this week. You probably catch me live playing the game this weekend. As always, I'm at 300 subscribers, looking to get to 500 and some watch hours. Let me see how many watch hours I'm at right now. Give me a second, y'all. Let me see how many watch hours I'm at. I'm doing it live. Check it live. Let's see. Should be an earn. Okay. So I'm at 302 subscribers. Okay, I'm around how much is it? 298 away. And I need 3,000 public watch hours. I'm at 1,483 right now. So that's around 1,500 away. So I got some work to do to get the memberships. I'm gonna try because I'm gonna give memberships a whole nother side of our fucking programs, more gaming, more wrestling. It's gonna be dope, bro. So look forward to that. And peace, y'all. Have a good weekend. Chill. Make sure y'all eat something good. And make sure y'all treat each other well on these streets. Because we need them.
I miss you all the time. I stalk myself on the internet just to see what you'll find. I want your things in my room. I miss you all the time. You make it look so easy, leaving everything behind. When it's dark out, October will cure me. I'm walking these woods and I 30 or 13. Not asking for much, man. Thought maybe you'd call me. I'd slid my own door just to see if you'd want me. Yeah. I want your things in my room. I miss you. I stalk myself on the internet just to see what you'll find. I want your things in my room. I miss you all the time. You make it look so easy, leaving everything behind. Getting high, no handlebars, you wanna fly.